Hello.
Cool.
Because I think like Joe was saying like, yeah, if you take another short rest or if you take a long rest, your bad things will happen. So
Yeah, long rest. Yeah,
wake up,
you
we're
could
just,
probably
like,
do another short.
This
I think we can
and
get
the
away
tree,
with one
the
more
leaves
short
are, like,
rest.
all around us.
Specifically, also because it might be good because we have stuff to attune to, which sounded like the head
Yeah.
sounds like a very good item and would be worth
that's right.
having
You got a
attuned.
head, right? Yeah.
I gave the head too busy because it helps with spellcasting, and it's like a
Nice.
guy who hates hell and is
Fuck
dead.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it felt like a
ticks
very
every
Eldred
box.
thing. Yeah.
Well,
Look,
welcome
with the
out.
place we are, I'm banking on my character getting an item from the last.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're gonna get
okay.
part of a tree, right? You're gonna get like something tree-ish. It's gotta be.
Well,
You can sprout more berries.
Yggdrasil.
Just hope like the rest of this campaign is just like, and now you bloom these flowers,
He can
and
hear
now.
can you not hear me?
We can't hear you, Joe.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Okay, we'll read your lips for the whole session.
He said, "Hold on, I can read his." No, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
I
understand
know.
anything he
Lords
said.
of Hell.
What?
They've
Shit, I was wondering why
infected
they
his
couldn't
PC.
You said check 1, 2, and we still can't hear that.
Nope. Nope.
He said, "Oh."
I know why. It's because I
There
pushed
we
the talk on. Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
Now we're
I was sat
doing
there
it.
talking to go, hello everyone, welcome out, and you all just talk about the thing. I was like, yeah,
like-
okay, yep.
One day
That
we're
makes
gonna
sense
do that,
now.
and we can hear you.
Welcome out, everyone. Good to see you. Welcome to episode 34.
God.
Yeah, you are deep within the dungeon of Askafroa still, the ash tree. And yeah, we'll dive straight into the episode in a second. Does anyone have anything
Did
they want
you
to
hear?
shout?
Did you
I
hear
heard-
my
I heard
idea
your-
though? That
No.
yeah,
No?
Ruby could just keep blooming stuff. That'd be really
I
fun
didn't
and
hear
cool
that
throughout
idea.
the whole campaign. Yeah, that's
I
the
heard
idea.
I heard about attunements. That's it. And I was like, yeah.
It's
And then everyone just talked over to me. I was like, oh, okay. And that makes sense. It makes sense now. Does anyone have anything they want to shout before we get started?
Nah,
We'll do it at the end.
not
Alright.
today.
Cool.
Next time.
Then, in that case, let's get into today's D&D so we can get through the dungeon. So, I didn't post a recap because I thought, it's been a little bit of time. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, and I'll do it for you.
Did you forget to write
Ooh.
one?
Bless it.
No.
Yeah.
So, it's just the old-fashioned way. So, as a party, you accepted the quest to go to the ash tree to find and confront Askafroa, a dryad that was worshipped and kind of at least revered in this woodland. A place which you'd only be invited to if she wanted you to go there, but now its doors are open. When you arrived, you found that the village people living above, all but an Amanita, who had no blood within them, were drained by roots that had drained out their blood. When you ventured down into the tree to confront her, you were hit by 3 different sections after defeating some monstrous versions of Kavista. Half flesh, half wood, half plant. You fought your way through there. And you went down a section where you could see a giant root that was containing blood within it. Impossible to break through, you followed it all the way to its source and found a valve, pumping blood straight towards the central chamber. You burst that valve, and within that chamber, you also found yourselves a talking skull and a broken off piece of the ash tree. You then pulled back, rested up, and pursued the other side, which had a root drawing magic down towards the central chamber. This time, when you followed that one down, you found someone half growing into the wall. You followed that along and came across a very large creature, which I forgot the size of at the time, that was feasting upon magical items and producing their magic into this valve. Very similar to the blood one, but pumping magic this way. Pure, unfiltered arcane. You confronted the creature, which did not want to make any fair deals with you, and instead tricked it long enough to distract it so that you could attack. This first round will be a surprise round, as this fleshy creature that floats off the ground turns to look around as you faked the bit you threw, each of you begins your attack. So,
Wait, sorry. We faked me through it.
I believe so. Yes, yeah. You basically tricked him. Yeah.
Like a dog.
Nice.
Yep.
Only deception Willoughby has done.
That was your deception. You were like,
Yeah,
go
I
get it.
pretended to throw it.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
So, if you'd like to put yourselves in the book, can you see it? Can you see the place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Put yourselves in the room
No.
up against the Ley Wanderer. The first round, as I said, is a surprise round. So you're free to do it. You can see it. Obviously, the map doesn't depict it, but the route over here is where the magic is pumping through him. And then this is the chest, a very large chest behind him that's filled with coin and several magical items. I believe you've got one magical item, right? You got the helmet off them? Or was it
So
the...
yeah, I think it was Willoughby was making a
ring.
trade for the helmet, and then I said something like, I think this was before we rolled initiative, that I was going to try and grab the ring, but I think that was like going to be my initiative action. I think.
Okay.
I was going to try and telekinetically grab one of the rings.
Yes, you were.
One of the rings.
You were indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you'd like to throw yourselves onto the turn order,
Oh, I didn't do that.
and to click yourselves before you roll initiative.
I'm sorry if I'm kind of sick and out of it. I'm still recovering from
That's
Travel.
okay. You sound
That's
like you have a
okay.
gross
Yeah.
cough.
I hope you get over it.
It's just like, like when you come off a long flight and you've picked up some sort of like little minor
So gross.
schnoz,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like gunk.
Veins are
Nothing
filled with
major.
it.
Yeah.
Who are we missing? We got everyone on the turn order? Yeah, we do. Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
Wow, Lena.
Lena, up first, as it's distracted. I said last time you don't have advantage against attacks because he would have half expected a fight, but you have a round where he's distracted, essentially. So,
Okay, cool.
do as you will.
I'm going to throw a. Let's try to see if he can be hit with psychic damage. I'm going to throw a dagger.
See,
At
it looks like he's got an
25.
extra big brain, so that means it's gonna super hurt, right?
25 to hit.
surface
I
area.
hope so. I'm aiming right
25
for that
does hit.
giant brain. Okay. Does it do any damage?
Seems to be unfazed.
Okay,
You
cool.
see that little smile he had for a second there? Did that?
Smile, there's a
I'm
smile.
going to
Yeah, a little
really
smirk.
dramatically.
Psychic damage.
I'm going to sigh pretty dramatically. And I'm going to look at him, and then I'm going to change to see how far away I am. Ugh. I'm going to say, really? This tree is shit. And then I'm going to... How big are these? How big is the... Make words. How big are these, like,
roots?
roots?
On
Are
the
they, like,
thicker sections,
big?
probably
Like-
5 foot up. And then on the really big sections up here, probably about 12 feet up.
Oh, okay.
Like they're in the ground,
These are-
but
Yeah,
5
yeah,
foot
yeah,
from
I
the
gotcha.
ground. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, because I wasn't here. Has anyone seen them moving around when you walked in? Were they like, we're gonna try to get you roots, or were they just like,
I think so.
okay? Not you,
Well,
Joel.
they
You don't
were
have
in
to
a
make the
they
like,
were in a
gosh, I don't
different
know,
room.
DM face. I knew you.
I have to do that face. You have to do
that.
that face 90% of the time as a DM. Okay.
Yeah, we're in a different
Sorry.
room that Juno went into, but like that was the only time we saw Roots like trying to grab somebody so far.
Okay, I'm going to come over to the right, and then that is my turn. I'm not going to do bonus action. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to come. I lied. I want a little bit more movement. I'm going to come over here. So,
Okay. And you're not taking a
What
bonus
is it?
action at all?
I went 5 extra feet, so I'm
Okay.
going to do whatever the
dash.
shit is called.
And Willoughby.
Willoughby is going to back up towards the door
Okay.
and then use his bonus action to archer form, which means he gets to get a free shot. It's only 13.
13 does not hit. Zooms right past him.
Yeah, well, let's see if this guiding bolt hits.
Come on.
60.
Does hit.
Nice.
Very cool. 14 radiant.
14 radiant damage as you just... You see the burn kind of come across one of his arms. His head now kind of turning back towards all of you, but confused. Anything else?
That's me.
Okay.
See-
Juno.
I believe I still have Astral Self up because I used it in the other chamber, and then we came into this one.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna basically get within 10 feet of this ugly, ugly boy, and we're gonna do some unarmed strikes.
Your first one has
Classic.
advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Lovely. I think mine automatically does it with advantage. No, it doesn't. Okay. So first one's 15.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Wait. No, it does hit. Exactly his armor class.
Okay, in that
So it was
case,
16. But it's 15.
from the only 5 points of force damage from the first Le Punch.
Okay.
And then second attack is a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Another 9 points of force damage.
Another 9.
And then I'm going to use bonus action to just do one unarmed strike. So no key points, just one unarmed strike extra for a 19.
Nice.
19
For
hits.
another 5 points of force damage.
Another 5 point. You just punch him 3 times. In
Punch,
the...
punch, punch.
His head turns towards where the guiding bolt came from, and you just strike him in the back from a low. You can just see, kind of looks down at you. Yeah, he's confused in this moment. He skips his
In the
turn.
RP, Juno says something clever. Mark can't think of anything clever right now. So just imagine
Oh
she
shit,
said
Juno,
something
that
cool.
was
Yeah.
really clever.
Clever of you. Eldred.
I am just going to summon a sacred flame towards this gross thing.
Okay.
See how dexterous they are.
Pretty gross.
They rolled pretty well, 17.
Oh, they save.
They moved just to the side.
Let's see. Just to try to annoy him, I'm going to try to psychically push him 5 feet back.
Okay.
Just shove him into the roots behind him.
That's an athletics check he has to make, right? Or no, strength saving throw, right?
Strength check or saving or features.
Yeah, it's a check or
features.
saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. An
16.
unnatural 20. He holds himself in place.
Grumble, and step behind this root.
Draven.
Hell yeah. And I had to turn my mates. You skipped the thing on purpose, right?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is where
you got a
the
free
surprise
round.
Okay. Okay. I'll just blast. I don't want to get close to it. It's disgusting.
It's pretty gross.
It's a sad way. Nat 1. Oh, let's go.
Go straight past him.
2
We
blasts.
have really capitalized on this surprise round, I tell you.
23
That does hit.
for 13 points of force damage.
13 points of force damage. As you just blast against him, he kind of his body just shakes in the air, and he looks around all of you.
I'm gonna move here because I like how split up we are. I mean that genuinely, not facetiously.
Yeah, feels good.
How far is it? Ooh, 25. I'm gonna move an extra 10 feet back. 30 feet is a dangerous space. 40. Yeah, I can work with 35. All right, and that's my
Okay.
turn.
Lena, top of the round again now. He's back in it now. He's looking at all of you. You can see the aggression in his face. His eyes narrow and stare at each of you. His arms kind of raised up and ready.
It's okay, Gabe. The other tank is in melee. Don't worry.
All right, I'm going to shit. So let's see. I guess I was trying to decide if I wanted to study aim or not, and I think I am actually going to move back a little bit, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go, I don't know, here. This seems like a nice spot. And I'm going to shoot him with a bow.
Okay.
You know what, buddy?
You won't get sneak attack on this. You know that, yeah?
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
It is okay, because I moved. I wanted to, get myself in a better position. And it is a 13.
Goes right past him. As you kind of see as you're pushing around, you can see he just kind of looks towards you, moves his head before the arrow could strike.
I'm giving you a break right now, and that is the end of my turn.
Willoughby.
Willoughby is gonna use a first level spell slot to cast Tangle on him.
Ooh.
He's gonna use his reaction to do absorb spell. He
Not that
kind of
far.
waves his hands. It's like a counter spell, but he always has to roll. 14.
What?
What level spell is it?
First level.
So I believe he has to be a 11 plus. Yeah, 11. So yeah, he absorbs the spell, and it's a first level spell, so he takes in 5 temporary hit points. As you shoot the spell towards him, he absorbs it back and just smirks.
Did he just eat that spell?
Willoughby shoots at him and misses.
Shifts to the side.
Oh, disgusting! He's eating my spells.
That's gross.
Juno.
Oh. God, that came around to me quick. I'm gonna just shuffle around, keep that nice spread going, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I've got an idea for something. If he eats a big spell, I have an idea of something cool. But Juno's just gonna keep punching. Order up, JoJo time.
Okay.
That's the first one's a miss. Second one's a miss. That's a natural one, which means I get a thing from my philosophy, but I'll look at that in a minute. And then bonus action. It's a miss. 3 misses.
Hey.
Whiff.
2-1-2.
Very rare for a
You guys
Juno
are
triple miss.
Rolling bad today as he just kind of dodges to
Just
the sides away
bouncing
from
off
him.
his gross body.
Joe, if this is how you kill one of us, I'm gonna be so pissed. We have
why I always stand
we
by
have
you.
fought so many things.
Ace strong. Is that the end of your turn?
Not this
We're
bad.
due
wanna
a
lose
death.
to Egg
We're due
Boy.
one.
He's going to float out of your attack of opportunity range.
Did you say float?
Oh, yeah, he's floating.
Punch!
He
Oh,
doesn't
wait
have
a
legs.
minute, he's floating?
Yeah, he doesn't have legs. He's like a floating like bit of flesh
boy.
with.
Oh man, it's just from the top. I can't tell he doesn't have
Yeah,
legs.
yeah, he
this
has
is
no
important
legs.
information.
Joe, that's
would
gonna
hit.
Does he just not have
it
anything?
was a 16. It was a 16 on the attack opportunity to hit a 9 force damage for
Yep.
the floaty man.
Yeah, you managed to strike through and kind of break
How
through the
high
temporary
up off
points.
the ground is he?
Like just a few feet. Like he's hovering. He's big.
Does he have like a tail? What is
No,
his
he's
bottom half?
essentially this. Imagine a lung with 4 arms and a head grown out of it. What's weird about that?
Did you say
I'm just
lung?
imagining him.
Yeah, like a lung, you know.
He's a lung?
Yeah, like you've never seen a lung with arms and a head before, okay? He
At
flies.
this point, I just imagine him kind of like MODOK, just floating.
Yeah, I had
I
no
feel
call him
like-
MODOK.
That's the worst D&D description I ever got. And quality, just like the most horrific thing that anyone's ever. You know, like okay, just imagine a lung with 4 arms and a head growing out. Like, you've
And then
never seen a
floats and can
lung.
eat spells.
He's gonna float to
And
here.
yeah.
You.
Guys, I just noticed he doesn't have legs. He's been floating this whole
he's
time.
gonna
Everyone
all of
is
us in
within 30
range.
feet of him. You see him go.
That's why I moved.
He floats straight to the center of the room. Absorbs all of the magic within himself and dispels it outwards. And please, every single one of you,
That's
make an
gross.
intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
Oh
Intelligence.
Oh.
As you just see this ripple of magic go out.
God.
No. I have proficiency and it did not matter.
13.
Those
Cool,
never
16.
come up, you know.
There's
I am
no
so
way.
stumped by the fact that that thing is flying. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Good.
Dude, what's going on today?
Willoughby with a 20 you save. Juno with a 16 you save. Everyone else fails. Eldred, Lena, and Draven, you take 27 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
Okay.
Has anyone got any active spells on?
Spend spell slots.
No.
What does that mean?
Any
like shield
concentration
concentrating?
spells or
Yeah.
shield
No.
anything like that? Okay, then the other portion doesn't go off. And then Willoughby and Juno, you would take half the damage, so 13 points of psychic damage. As you see
Ow.
this ripple of magic. And he's just starts smiling to himself in the center of the room.
Ooh,
Eldred
now I
is
have to kill him.
Fucked up.
Eldred,
Yeah. Same.
is your
13,
turn.
right? You said 13 we
13.
took? Sorry, my brain's been slow.
That's okay.
Ow. Okay. Gods. All right. Is it a struggle to climb over these route or no?
No. No, only probably the bigger ones would be difficult terrain.
God, he like really covers this whole room. That sucks. I feel like there's nowhere I can go. So I'm just not gonna move. I'm going to try to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
He's gonna try
He
and
can't do
counter it.
anything, right?
He had
What
his
the
turn.
fuck?
He can. He's gonna try and counter it with his absorb. He turns and looks towards you. I have to roll over 2nd level, so I have to roll over. Is it a 12?
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 plus spell level.
Absorb it in. Gains 10 temporary hit points, and takes away your spell.
No.
Although if it's like counterspell jar, I mean, I don't know what this guy's the bonus is, but it's just the ability modifier. He doesn't get proficiency or anything.
Yeah,
to
he
it.
gets a +7. It's just part of the thing.
Oh, this guy's mean.
Excuse me.
It's pretty mean.
He just smirks
Alright,
towards you,
sure.
Eldred. Delicious.
Okay, I'm going to walk back to here. I am 30 feet from him. That's it. Well, no, I'm annoyed. I'm just bonus action. I'm gonna try to push him
Okay, sure.
towards
Fucking fair.
Draven.
It works. He gets just shakes in the air.
Huh?
Dick.
What did you push
Your
him
turn,
towards me?
Draven.
You're
Draven,
welcome.
do something.
Okay. And Draven, this is so stupid. Draven is going to start running towards this disgusting figure, activating Form of Dread. So I get 4 points of temporary hit points, and it's almost like he's like running through a shadow that just when he comes out, he is a murk of just shadow and shade. And then I'm going to spider climb. So I'm going to move 15 feet there, and then spider climb the rest like up his back because I can.
Okay,
Just,
sure.
That's
Yeah.
so gross, dude. You climbed the lung.
yeah.
Yeah, Poppy's nasty egghead.
Like, it's gonna. You're
Get
like
that
gonna
shit
like
outta here.
sink in a little bit.
It's gotta be squishy. It can't be hard. It can't be a solid
It's
skull.
kind of like you know, like a lollipop that's been left in the sun. That stickiness to it. It's kind of when you step up
What
and it's
the
almost
fuck?
like that.
awful.
You know what?
Oh.
I'ma bite it.
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely vile.
It's not gonna taste good.
17.
Hits.
Is there like a check you could do for like the palate, like how like
Yeah.
Draven is gonna handle
Palate
the
check.
flavor of this?
I'm gonna
And I'm
say
gonna-
this.
Yeah.
Do a wisdom saving throw when you bite into it. You can do your damage as well.
14.
Sorry.
Lower than his
So gross.
DC. When you pull back and you drink some of that blood in, your mind just starts showing you images from different worlds and different places. Wherever this creature's been before, you just start seeing all these flashes. You see moments of him talking to Askafroa, then you see him drifting over a planet. And you kind of get this moment of just where he's deep underground, and then when he's absorbing different magical items. And it's like you're just kind of taking in the last month of his life for a second, all in like this moment. And then you pull out, and it kind of just tastes like stale milk all across your teeth.
What?
Okay. Never said I drank him, but I'll
Oh,
guess
okay.
I'll
Sorry,
do
I
it.
just assumed with a
I mean,
vampire
you
bite
still
it would.
taste him if you bite him, right? You taste
There's a
him.
taste.
A little squished out,
Okay.
man.
You don't
Not
have to drink him.
necessarily. You don't think that this vampire man don't know how to roll his tongue back to just bite people?
You're like,
You know when you
True.
drink from a
It's
straw,
it's
but you
never
don't
come up.
actually
Most
drink
of the
it?
time You bite and then you drink.
It's
And
true,
that's
yeah.
the autopilot.
I'm sorry. I assumed if you put a straw in something, you're going to drink. But I guess you can blow
This-
bubbles.
It's okay. If you put a knife, some people stab
People
people,
don't
but
blow
doesn't mean
air
they lift
bubbles
a
in.
knife.
Yeah, that's true.
If you blow bubbles into
Yeah.
their veins, you could just stop the hurt right
you
off
can
the bat.
kill him. Do
I
that.
should've
Do
done- I
that.
should have brought that into
I am
existence.
going to-
I should have brought that into
I am
existence.
going to drink the blood and use a use to heal myself. But all of you made assumptions, so how dare you?
That's so
I'm
bad.
sorry. You're right. You're right.
That's
I
bad.
take
I'm
it
gonna
back.
put a level 2 divine smite in it, and Joe, that's not considered a spell.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna state that right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So I heal for 8
damn.
points, and I deal Jesus.
Yeah.
8 piercing, 19 radiant, and then I heal for
Very
8.
nice.
Chomp, chomp.
Yeah, you just bite down, you break through the spell shield that he created, and Drain Smoke and his hands are too small to get to his back, so you're just kind of swatting in the air trying to get towards you.
You taste like shit.
And I look at his head trying to turn towards you.
That's pretty gross.
Oh, he feels disgusting. I hate this. Oh, and then I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, you should do. He fails. He's frightened of whatever is on his back is terrifying him.
Nice.
People don't normally bite lungs, I guess. Wasn't ready for it.
Not while people are alive. That's my turn.
Top of the round, Lena.
All right. He just tried to. He counterspelled Eldred, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. This fucking sucks. I'm going to be real. I'm going to lament the fact that I don't really have a lot of great options, for one. And then I am going to...
Oh no, a fake tomato camera broke.
Sorry, my camera went bad. Fix it.
That's okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move
blue screen.
back. What's back here? Is it like big roots, little roots?
The wall.
The wall.
But
I mean, like,
these
I
roots
mean down
here,
here.
just
Yeah.
smaller ones, like pretty much how they look on the map.
Great. That's a kind of not great. Okay, that's fine. Is it dark over here? I kind of wanted to, like, how big is this? I was going to
It's
try
lit
to
up
bonus
with
action
blue in this room
hide.
for the most part. Yeah, you can use a bonus action hide and try and get behind.
If a creature was biting me so hard that it filled me
Yeah,
with primal
so I don't know, I'll
terror,
try to
I don't
get-
think I'd clock at the weird lady who was shooting normal
Yeah,
arrows
that's
at
what
me,
I'm going
went
for.
to hide
Thank
behind
you.
a rock.
Thank you. That is what I'm
It's not
trying
wrong.
to do. I'm going to try to slip into the sort of roots and rocks. I would like to bonus action hide.
Sure, roll a stealth check.
And then for my action, I'm going to cure wounds on my own self.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys
Which
like
is nuts.
super injured? Because this is like do I need to,
Pretty.
like-
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Look, we're
And then
gonna
I'm going
short
to
rest.
stay
I can
hidden.
switch forms, but I have to spend spell slots to do my healing.
Oh,
I've got an
apparently
idea to
it's
try
an
and get
attack.
Eldred some healing. I've got an idea.
I didn't mean to attack my own self.
It's just
Why?
like,
It's 8.
Gonna
It's
be
8.
a bad scene if I have to burn all my healing.
Hey,
in
healing?
Wing 2 of the
Yeah.
3-wing dungeon.
Hey,
That
we've
is-
got some potions and stuff. We'll be
I've
right.
got my lay on hands too.
Okay,
shit, I
let's
think I
burn
do
that
have
side stuff
potions.
so I can use my last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is
Okay.
my turn. I'm hidden in the corner.
Okay. Will it be?
Oh boy, the duality of wanting to be a good teammate in game
We fine.
versus
Dude.
wanting to follow the RP of the character who would absolutely start pivoting down this hallway
I
to
want
get
one of
as
us to go
far
to
away
hell.
from this guy as possible. I'd like to use the rest of my movement to, while staying on screen, move another 10 feet off screen and down
Yeah,
the
right.
hall because I can still see this guy from the hallway. And I'm gonna shoot another guiding bolt and then also an archer form shot at him.
Okay.
Keeping yourself alive and doing damage is still being a good teammate. You're still contributing.
Yeah,
to
I mean, he's doing
combat, for
AoEs.
sure.
If he was doing singular attacks, I'd be sticking around
Yeah.
to catch those shots, but he's doing
Yeah.
AoEs. So,
Yeah,
guiding bolt,
absolutely.
27
Hits.
for 16 damage.
16 points of damage.
That sets me up with the advantage then as well.
What I'm usually the thing is that sets me up for a bit with my second shot
That's true.
Oh, that's
17.
true. Archer form.
17 does hit.
for another 13.
Hey,
13 points
hey,
of
man,
damage.
that's
Yeah,
way better.
nice. Just slamming twice with these two bolts of radiance. See kind of this scalding burn now appearing on the front of him. Very nice.
Okay, so right now I'm 10 feet off screen, but I'll keep my guy here just so he's
Okay.
visible.
Yeah. Okay. Juno.
Believe it, all of you, don't think that this means I don't.
He's frightened of
Your
Draven.
answer, I'm hiding.
My brain is really struggling, but frightened just means he has disadvantage. I don't get advantage.
Yeah,
because he's
I believe
frightened,
so.
right?
Disadvantage and
Ability checks and attack rolls.
he
I
can't go
figured
towards
so,
him.
but I'm just like, okay, how's my brain? So, Joe, I have an idea. I have to see if I hit first, and then I potentially want to try and do a cool thing.
Okay,
So I'm
yeah.
going to see if I hit with alarm strike first. And if I don't hit on the first one, I'll try and hit on the second one. All right, 22 on the first one.
That hits.
So it's going to be 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then, so as Juno punches this guy, I'm going to try and use the old golden rule of cool.
Okay.
Because he ate Eldred's healing spell, I want to punch him and force the healing spell to come
gonna
back
make
out and
him
heal
vomit.
Eldred. I want him to vomit the energy of the spell back to Eldred.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you
Like,
can.
punch him so
So I
much
have
he
to
just.
do a d20, and it has to be 10 or higher. And if I do, then it works.
Okay.
It didn't.
You punch, and
it
you
means I
like
don't expend it though.
feel around. You can
Okay.
feel it in there, and then it just
Yeah.
kind of comes back to your fist.
Yeah.
They managed to change the
Like she
laws.
just kind of like tries to plunge the fist
That's a
up and like
fucking good
force the
idea.
energy out. Like almost. I imagine it's like Juno concentrating her own ki and energy
Yeah.
into the astral form to try and push the energy out of its body, but it doesn't
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
work
yeah.
yet.
It's rad that you don't lose the.
Yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
things.
the
Yeah.
cool thing, and I won't try and use it again this fight. Like that's in my head, I just want to use it as a one-off kind of thing. But the second punch is a natural 20.
That hits for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking one. For 9 force damage.
9 points of force
Ooh,
damage.
Big crit.
That's just how it is. Huh.
Yeah. And then my bonus action is a 13, which I think is a miss.
Yeah, he
so
misses. You see it kind of.
Punch.
He's moving around too much, trying to grab Draven.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me done.
And roll to see if he gets his ability back.
Nasty,
I will also
nasty
just do a little
baby
bit of-
hands, man.
Does not. You see him
Oh, he
kind of.
doesn't?
He doesn't get his ability back.
Okay, cool.
You see him.
Could we die if he does it again?
Yeah, you see him get frustrated. Do you have any magic items on you right now, Draven?
Yeah. I have the. What did he have on me?
I'm just doing a little bit of movement.
You got that like
just
armor,
using my
didn't you?
movement.
Or was it, like,
I didn't buy the
sword?
armor. I bought the sword. I don't think I'm holding any of the magic items that we got from that person. Because Juno has the Eyes of the Eagle. You have the water. I think Lena has the Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Who
I
has
don't-
the Minecraft gloves?
We didn't get them out. That's whoever.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
who
don't
had that
know.
one.
I don't really
Yeah.
know that we ever decided who was carrying them.
Who bought them?
Yeah.
Minecraft gloves.
Oh,
No,
sorry, who picked them
we
up?
just
Who picked
had
them up?
them.
Or do you not know?
Character,
It would
I've always
probably
kind
be
of perceived
Lena or
that
Willoughby at this
Willoughby is
point.
just
Yeah.
the backpack of the group
Okay.
since he's got all that extra space.
Willoughby
So you have
also
no
has the
magic items on you?
voice. I have the sword, but I don't know if it's a magic sword.
Yeah,
So
that counts.
That's for you. Yeah.
He uses a bonus action to drain the magic out of it, suppressing it for 1 minute, so it's no longer magical. Just drains it into himself, absorbs it back as temporary hit points, and then you see one of his arms go inside of his body.
Yeah.
And then he just starts punching through his own back
What
towards you
the
with
fuck?
psychic lashes.
This dude's a freak.
Mind attacking
I'm just
you.
gonna be honest.
3 times.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Disadvantage.
This
Disadvantage
guy
is
nasty as
18.
hell.
18 hits.
17 points of psychic.
Hell yeah.
12 doesn't hit,
12. Nope.
and 16.
16 misses.
You just hear the one. You feel your mind just kind of shake for a moment, like you're being kind of thrown around through like your interior. Mind's kind of shaken, and then the other two try and lash out against you, but you move to side, and he misses.
Yeah.
He will drift his way this way, which I guess brings you with him. If you are spider climbing,
Yeah, I'm staying
May I
on.
make
What the hell
an
are you
attack of
actually
opportunity,
following me
please?
out
You
of the
can
room?
indeed.
Willoughby's like stumbling
Oh,
out of the building.
Flip.
and you
Isn't that-
go
Get
to punch
away from me!
Eldred.
I'm going to try to throw another sacred flame. Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, sacred flame.
Oh, and Joe, make a wisdom saving throw, because if he fails again, I think he might have disadvantage on this still.
Okay. He failed. Actually, what's your DC?
16.
Yep, he failed.
Yeah. So is this considered an ability check, or is that separate since it's saving throw?
Saving throws separate.
Okay.
But he rolled a 13 on the dex save. That's a failure, right?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
All right, 10 points of
that's 10
radiant
radiant.
damage. Nice.
And then this route to
Wait, he
My
can't fit out
right.
the room. Look at.
yeah,
looks kind of tall. Would it be hard for me to clamber over that one?
It would be climbing, so it would take you extra movement. But roughly
Okay,
here, if I draw it on the map, I'll give you a little idea. This is where the blue bit of magic is pumping from.
Nice.
Oh,
There's
shoot.
like a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. You have to climb up and climb down, or like that one square is times 2, right?
Oh, that one square there's fine. I thought you were going up. If you go up the route,
Oh,
then
no.
no, you're good. You're good then.
Oh, okay. Okay, actually, yeah, I'll take this step sort of towards the direction of the chest of goodies.
Okay.
Stop measuring. Who's? Oh, it's Gino. You can measure.
Stop
Stop
rolling.
Was it
measuring.
not Joe?
It was me. It wasn't Joe.
Joe.
Joe used the
You're just
ruler.
gonna be like, Joe, don't measure anything.
He's about to blast me.
And
So I secretly do it for him, and then it's like,
Yeah,
oh, Mark's
yeah,
measuring
yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
See, that's
I'm
why I
getting
always hide my
Joe.
ruler. I always keep it invisible.
I always hide my ruler too.
No, I
Mostly
love it.
because
I'm
I
like,
compulsively
see.
measure and I don't want people to know how many times I remeasure the exact same
Oh, you
thing. It's
can
embarrassing.
Joe can always see it though.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Even
Don't
in
tell
the
him.
Right now?
This shit.
Yeah, I can see
Hide
that. I can
brothers.
see that right now.
Fuck, dude. I've always been like, getting
Me
one
too,
over on
tomato.
I had no idea. I had no
too.
idea no one was.
Damn,
was
dude. Now I'm gonna have to buy a real ruler in real life.
Same. Now it's gonna take me even longer because I'm gonna count it.
Mhm.
Just measure it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
That's
going to
the end of
use
my
the
turn.
information. Don't worry. Okay.
I don't want people
Draven.
to see it. That's the point.
All right, so I hate this. He's got still like a gross wiggly arm at his back, right?
Yes.
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna bite that.
Okay.
12.
Doesn't break through the skin.
I hate this. And then I'm going to swing at it with my sword.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
I'm gonna put in another second level divine smite.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
These are like
Okay.
fucking hot.
21 radiant, 5 slashing.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
almost
yeah.
26.
Yeah,
to
you
Oh,
just
that's the
slice
long
straight
look.
through. You see a burst of it just kind of come out, and because the hand was kind of pushing through the skin but not actually breaking it, it now breaks through.
Yeah.
You can see his hand like inverted. He pulls it back and he goes. He feels the sting and rush of his blood go down his back.
I
that's
like
super
drink some of it
gross.
as it like comes out because I'm trying to get that high again.
Yeah, you.
Nice.
Your mind rushes through, and you can just see these kind of moments of the magical items that he's been absorbing and kind of how he turns spells into a sustenance. Is almost like each spell tastes different to him, similar to how you drain blood. He kind of drinks in a cure wounds and kind of gets this moment of just like buzz. It's almost like a drug to him, and you kind of get that feeling. You can kind of feel how he reacts almost, or how he
Yeah,
kind of
but
drains
it tastes like nasty old milk.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
climb inside of him if I can.
And he also
Okay,
failed
that-
his. You're gonna.
not now, but I'm gonna
Sorry?
just keep. I'm gonna carve him. and
No,
climb
nothing.
inside of him.
I want to be in him.
Okay.
I don't.
I
Wow.
want
Yeah,
to be
sure.
inside a lung.
Like after that swipe, like Draven, because how big is the arm? Because it's like person size, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to.
Okay. You're gonna go in after it? Sure.
It's a solid distraction.
You sure?
You're doing a good
if
job.
you take control of his arm, you can do the thing where you're like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
You think I'm
Stop-
gonna stop at the arm? I'm going in the.
No, I
lung.
know you're not.
I don't need to breathe.
Check if he has his own lungs inside the lung. that
Characters
he
that don't
is.
have to breathe win again. They just keep
Yeah.
winning
Go ahead. Which one you roll, Joe?
every time.
To climb, to force your way in.
A climb inside check, please.
Give me an athletics check.
Yeah, open
Hell
the
yeah.
player's handbook section for climbing inside of
10.
an enemy combatant.
You're trying to put
Do I
like
get
part. You're
advantage
not
because he's
really.
frightened. You know, just he's afraid of me, and I'm holding on to him. I just want to roll to get Joe.
He wiggles.
I will
At the
barter
very
whenever I
least, that
have
thing
to.
is leaning back from Draven, like, no, no.
I love the
I'm
idea.
inside of him.
The frighten is not enough to give you advantage though, because he does not want you in there. So he's freaking out, right? Like he's, you know,
He
he's
does
a
not want you in there.
yeah, he does.
Make that clear.
This is like trying to wash a dog. You know, he's pulling away. So
My dog loves baths.
Can I? Okay, if I use all of my movement to do so, can I roll it with advantage? I have 30 feet of movement. You can say no again. I just don't have rule of cool, so I have to barter with charisma.
I'll tell you what. I'll
Can I
give it.
hang
I'll
on
give
him
it to
and
you.
go around in a
I'll,
circle.
I'll give you advantage, right?
Take
But if
damage,
you
whatever
fail,
want.
you're
Yeah.
considered prone as you're halfay in him.
Hell yeah. Deal.
Okay,
Don't
DC
care.
Is this guy
DC
making
of
any roll?
13.
14.
Why did I not say 14? Why did I say 15?
Just said it out loud, mate. That's your error.
You can't just do that.
Let me in.
Joe.
Let me in.
Yeah, he's inside. You pop in. It is just like a series of like, almost like a webbing of these like veins and like smaller arms that are like ready to grow. And they're all
What?
coalescing right into the center where you can just see almost like this warped organ right in the middle. No other organs, just one singular one, almost the shape of
Just
a
hands?
carved diamond. Loads of little hands as like spare.
Interesting way to speed run a kill on like a creature is to just climb inside of them
climb
and go
in it.
straight for their
Squeeze his
organs.
heart.
You know what's
Yeah.
great? And I've got blind sight, so like even if there's nothing to see in here, I was made.
You're like,
Yeah, you're
hang on,
feeling
let
it.
me check a match.
It's strange. You feel like a fly on a web right now.
I want you to
Is
know
that-
I was like half expecting like a tiny little man to be in here, just
Yeah, piloting it.
I had a baby. I had like a little. I had like a little weird baby thing in my head. That being inside it, like.
You guys have made this creepier than I have. Lena, top of the
Sure.
round.
Have we?
make your life
Okay,
miserable. I
question.
hope you know that.
Question, because I missed
Yeah.
the other room. So you said that we can see like a blue, the magic pumping in the root.
Yes.
Does
So
it look like the
explain
thing?
like I'm 5. Does
Yeah.
it look like something
It's
I can
essentially like
break?
an artery, but it's pumping like a blue magic.
So it
They
looked-
broke
Okay.
the one in
like
the other
one
room.
that we found in the other chamber, because like Juno would have described it to
Okay,
Lena in character.
got it.
So yeah,
All
it's
right.
like the
So-
other one we found.
In that case, I think
Which
what
could
I
be
would like
attacked.
to do. Let's make sure I've got enough. And this is like 12 feet up. This thing 20 feet up. I can't remember what you said. I'm so sorry.
About 15. No, 12.
Okay.
About 12.
All right, so I'm going to use all of my movement, and then excuse me, I'm gonna cough, and then I would like to cunning action dash, so I can go 60, right? Right. Hey, everybody, want to look at my ruler and see how far I can get? It's right there. All right. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to see, hold on, if I was here, Mother Trucker, I kind of want to be a little bit further away from him. So I'm going to actually, Jesus Christ, come over here.
Sure.
Now I'm super cognizant of the fact that I'm like rulering all over the place.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
You
it.
gotta start counting with your fingers.
No, I'm like really worried about it. It's really stressed me out. Okay,
I
so
tell you, you've been doing it the entire time. I've never once counted. I'm not going to sit here and count someone's ruler when I'm thinking
count,
about
and they're gonna count
what
now.
everyone's
No.
doing.
they're looking at it
Yeah,
right now.
it's-
I
it
know
would
they're
never
looking
do
at
it.
it. So, all right. So if I'm there, I would like to, because this is as far as I can get with my movement and my dash.
Sure.
I can't go any further. So can I shoot the blue thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shoot it. 27.
Hits.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 18. It pierces it and it starts leaking out, but it doesn't quite break it. You can see it now dripping from the edge of the root, and it's this blue just kind of falling to the ground, just sizzling up, turning into almost like fairy fire-styled lights as it hits the ground,
Okay.
dissipating into the air.
Well, I wish I would have done that earlier. I missed the whole memo on all of that. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's everything I can do.
Okay. Willoughby.
Swear to God, I won't go all the way back to the first room of this freaking fight because there's no
he ends up
way
outside.
I hate to break it to you, in character, there's no way Wilby's gonna come back to the fight to accommodate the screen for the stream. So he's getting away from this guy at full speed, and he's gonna shoot another guiding bolt behind him and another arrow.
Yeah.
I have no
the guiding bolt.
choice
He's gonna use his reaction.
Num, num, num.
to munch
God
it
damn
down.
it.
And it does absorb it with a 15.
So I have a question
Mhm.
that only really applies to me. These are free use guiding bolts for my subclass. Does
Yeah.
that
They're
result
still
in...
casting the spell.
Okay. I just want to make sure that like he doesn't need like a spell slot to be consumed by me in order.
No.
Okay.
It's nope, just level of the spell. Is what you've
Okay.
got.
Well, look, I'm teeing up you guys to spend some spells then and get out there. Eldred, if you got the opportunity, now's your
He'll be able to do it again once it gets to me.
When he absorbs the guiding bolt, does it still
Yeah, that is
put
true,
the
huh?
radiance around him?
You would see on the inside one of the little branches of like the veins goes into the center and just kind of like drinks it in. And you now see this kind of diamond flesh organ inside just go and morph and turns into more of a circular spherical kind of shape.
One of the little baby hands goes like this.
I'm gonna eat that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
27
27 hits.
Hell yeah.
for another 12 radiant.
Another 12 radiant.
So I am now 40 feet out of this map. Right
Okay,
now,
okay,
trying
sure.
to get the fuck on.
Put it above your head.
Wait,
gone.
did it? Would anyone but Juno have seen me climb inside of him from?
Yeah, I was hiding watching the whole time. I saw that
You
for
were
sure.
on his
See it as
back
well, I
from
think.
my perspective, so I don't think Willoughby would see it. He's just
I
seeing
could've
this
seen
guy
it.
barreling towards him, floating
I'm gonna-
like a
okay.
freak down the hall.
I'm gonna see if you would have seen it, Lena. Can you roll a perception check? Because I
Sure.
don't think you'd be seeing this fight go on, and I don't think you'd think you'd do that. You know what I mean?
I mean, all right, sure. It is a 6. She didn't
no,
see it.
Draven could be on the other side. It looked like he might have climbed around. Because bear in mind, he just slipped straight in there within a couple of seconds.
Whereas like Juno watched him like
definitely thinks he's
carve
on
a
the other
thing.
side. If anything.
I care about nothing else. Joe,
It's good to have goals.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about any of my backstory now. I climbed inside of him.
Juno.
We never have to explore any of my backstory. I just need to eat this dude's
I just need
weird
to.
organ.
I need to crawl inside a lung man and punch and kill. And what I'm gonna do is punch 3 times. Punch, punch, punch. Natural 20 on the first.
Natural 20 hits, of course.
Of course I do. This is the second one.
Do.
15 force
Oh,
damage.
15 force damage. Oh, yep.
Second one is a
13 doesn't
miss. Last one is a 16, which I believe
Does
is a
hit.
hit. For another 8.
Okay. Yeah, you just
And I'm
start
gonna
punching
stand
him
in
back.
front of him. I'm gonna try and like, if he wants, he's gonna have to go above or around me, and I'm trying to limit him going after Willoughby as much as I can.
Get
Okay.
him away from me.
I'm trying. He's very big.
As he sees he can't recharge it, he feels something in him. He's looking around. This isn't worth it. And he casts teleport.
I'm sorry?
Where does Gabe go?
That's
Gabe.
a great question.
This is how the
Collapses
DM wins.
to the ground.
Oh.
You land on your ass out of it, and you're just covered in this kind of like.
I
The
would've
only way
taken
to
him.
describe it is like the milky android fluid in Alien. Is that
Ew.
kind of just texture of just this dripping off of you as you just
Gross.
land,
Ugh.
and the creature leaves. And new
Okay, cool.
combat. You just see Draven land there.
That's very nasty. Let's grab this stuff and stab the root, huh?
Where
Takes all
did
the
he
spells with the
go?
guiding bolt.
What?
What the heck just happened? Also,
I don't
what
know,
are you
but-
covered in.
Happy
I'm gonna go over
birthday.
and grab the stuff out of the chest.
Oh, did you not see Willoughby? Draven climbed inside of it.
He
cut-
climbed
he cut-
inside of
Yes, he cut him.
You
Cut a
climbed
hole
in
and
it.
he climbed in.
There
I
was a
watched him
crystal
wriggling
there.
in.
There were baby arms in there too. It was wild.
There's so many things that have baby arms, I say as I start looking for the
Why-
whatever
we-
else he had.
Why
I'm gonna go
was
get
this?
that ring.
I'm not even just shocked that you climbed inside of it. I'm shocked this is the first thing you've tried to climb inside, to be frank. Why was this the first one? The horrible lung creature.
Hey,
It's pretty gross.
since I've known you,
So do you have like an annual like, oh, I climb inside something every year kind of thing?
I try to do it every other month if I'm.
Oh shit, I
Oh,
could have
God.
rolled the perception check. Oops.
It was through last month.
What?
Wow.
I'm looking for the stuff that I think is.
Absolutely horrible. Okay.
While this
well,
is going on, can I open the chest? Is it openable?
It's
Can I
already
look
open,
at
yeah.
it?
You need to clean
Alright, I
yourself
take
off.
everything out of it.
Okay, well,
As
hold
they're
on.
talking.
I
Hold on,
want
you-
that ring.
Hold on.
Ring.
Juno did say to go up to the ring first.
Yeah.
But everything else is like, you've got the helmet in there, which I think one of you already took.
We'll be
Yeah, we're going to take whatever out.
You got the
so we can get out
shoes,
of
but then
here.
you've also got a few just random gemstones, like a couple of amethysts, a ruby or two, and then a series of gold, probably a good 300 to 4. No, sorry, more like 800 gold, because it goes all the way down to the
Right.
bottom of the chest, mixed in
We're
with
going to-
silver in kind, some platinum in there as well, but it accumulates to about 800 gold's worth.
All right.
Do you want to do the
Then-
simplified
okay,
split
gems.
by 5 situation?
We're going to get everything just in pockets and bags so we can get out of this room so we can stab the thing is really what I was doing. I don't care if it takes what.
Everyone
Let's
add
just get
160 to their gold.
Hell yeah. Hey, I can almost afford that armor.
it. And then if we
Lena takes all the gems, yeah.
yeah, if we've got everything out of there, what do? We just stab this thing and then not stick around this room?
I
Does
just
it
punched.
like flood?
I broke the other in the other room. I just ripped it apart, and that's.
Is it
Okay,
going
maybe
to be
don't stand next to
dangerous?
it. Will it like erupt?
But the other one that I did, yeah, it caused blood to fill the chamber and all the,
Let's
Oh,
maybe
you-
start
small
walking out.
chamber,
I will
right?
shoot it. Yeah.
Sure, okay.
Jill, I'm gonna
hurt.
fill 2 vials with the goop because I want
Eldred
to
is-
track that thing down and kill it later.
Okay,
Eldred is kind of injured,
Yeah.
so maybe let's get Eldred out of the room first. And
Yeah.
Lena, you're not looking too hot either, so
I'm not, but I can shoot it from the doorway or something. It's fine.
okay.
We will get out of here.
Are
Go
we
to
gonna
exit.
Sit down or
We'll take
I
a
think
rest.
just not in here, right?
Just a
We don't
small
want.
one, but we'll do it in the other room.
Yeah.
okay?
How are
You
you
can take like
feeling?
Ow.
Do you want
You
that?
got
I mean,
got blasted?
Yeah.
Wilby sounds like a dad. Did you get blasted? All right, we go over to the thing, the
I'm
exit.
still kind of hurt from the last
Okay.
one too, so it just was a lot. Ugh.
okay. Well, we'll go get a little rest and patch up wounds and things like that.
So you're back in the main room.
I'll shoot
Um,
it as we go out the thing.
Well,
Try
actually,
to
no. Sorry. As you're
whatever.
walking, you shoot it. What you'd have to can you roll because it's got like a health bar and
Yeah.
stuff. So you have to actually shoot it and see if you hit.
Yes, I will. 17.
Yep.
18.
Okay, that's enough. You shoot another arrow into it. You see it burst, and you see the root just pour out all of this kind of blue magic onto the ground, and immediately hits the moment it hits the ground, just kind of dissipates into this colorful just array of magic that drifts up into the air, creating like almost like a buzzing sound, like electricity. The doorway that you walk past, the one which you kind of backed through beforehand, with all of the kind of the rampant magic, now fades.
Oh,
It
that's
pulls
right,
back.
yeah.
And you come into the next room, you'd see lying there lifeless. As the magic drains out, is the person that was up against the wall.
The one that was still
Oh.
semi-alive.
Oh, there was somebody alive? That sucks.
Yeah, we were going to try and destroy this thing, and hopefully, because it was converting them, right? Like they said that it was taking over their minds.
Oh, it was one of those
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And then you return into the main room.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, if we all need a rest, might be a good time.
I could use one for sure.
Also, above board might be a good time to investigate the magical items we
Yeah.
have and figure out what they do and then attune to them.
What
We've
the
got
hell
quite
did
a
we
lot.
get?
Because we
Quite
got
a lot.
the head, the skull, the wooden shield, like shard. We got the ring, the helmet, the boots. That's quite a lot.
Willoughby switch to Dragon Constellation and then spend a bit of time before we rest trying to figure out what all these magical items are?
You'd have to spend the entirety of your short rest into looking at one item each,
One item.
if you want to kind of investigate what they do. Doing it in this way,
Well, these are-
identifying in that way, doesn't tell you if there's any curses on any items, but you can get
Mhm.
all the properties.
would I still be able to technically get a short rest out of that time?
Yeah. It's just your short rest is spent doing that. So each one of you would have to choose.
So
an
you
item,
can't-
essentially.
Yeah.
So you can't do like hit dice, or you can still
You
like,
can.
spend hit
You can.
dice. Okay,
Because you're
yeah,
considered.
yeah.
So looking at the
Yeah, I'll
item is
take one,
kind
that's
of.
fine.
It's like doing a Rubik's
that's
cube.
fine.
You're still calm.
So that's one
the
item
piece
each
of
then,
the ash
basically.
tree that we got a
Yeah.
magical item.
It was
Yeah.
shield shaped. Joe was like,
I
it's
think-
it's distinctly shield shaped.
Of all the things
Oh.
Wilby would I
Sorry.
try to identify, I think that'd be the one that he would feel the most comfortable trying to figure out what it is.
Okay.
So I think he'd
Yeah. If you want to all roll
planning
your
on
hit
tuning
dice.
it or not, I think he would take
So
it.
so just to go around, so Willoughby's gonna take the shard of the tree. Eldred, if you do the head, because you were carrying the skull man. I'll do the ring because that was the one Juno picked up. So for Lena and Gabe, Lena and Draven, sorry, there's the helmet and then there's the boots that we
I'll do
got
the
from
boots.
the lung.
I'll do the helmet then.
Okay.
I don't know if we're all doing this, but I'm going
I
to
will hit
go
the
ahead
head.
and attune to the head with
Okay.
or
I
I
without
feel like of
knowing
all the
what
things that might not
exactly
be
it is.
cursed, the head's probably a safe bet.
Hey, I mean, it's a talking
Wait.
man. He's probably
taught-
cursed,
does
but
he
not
have
in
a
worse
name?
way.
He seems chill.
He does have a name and I can't
Aina.
remember it. Aina, that was it.
I know.
I'm gonna do a genuine just flat d20 to see if Wilby just unintentionally, because he's a Kvistir from
Mhm.
Yggdrasil, if he unintentionally accidentally just attunes to this ash
Okay.
tree just by what he is.
Okay.
On a 11 or higher, he'll attune. 10. So he doesn't attune, but he will identify what it is.
Okay. If you all want to spend your hit dice first, and I can give
Yeah.
it to you, choose the items.
Cool.
Yeah, you can always choose to attune to the item after you find out the properties anyway, because that's
Yeah.
part of the process, right? So
Yeah.
Okay, I'm adding.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm
whilst you're
done
rolling
for
those,
hit dice and stuff. So
each of you takes an item, spends your time doing it, but you going straight for it. You hold Aina. You link your magic. And you can be first to get it. Eldred. You get Aina the Banished Skull. You should see it up at the top.
What is it? What is it?
If you'd like to read it all out.
Tell us.
See it at the top?
Or the journal sheet area. It should be there.
Journal. Yes. I don't know if I want to read out loud or to myself first.
That's okay.
If you want to keep it secret, that's up to you.
You can also keep it
If
secret.
you want-
keep it safe.
I'm gonna keep it to me for now.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right, you're doing the shield, yeah?
Yep.
You spend your hour looking over the shield. Or it's basically a splintered piece of the bark, but it's shield shaped. And you get the shield of the ash tree.
So, just for the record, because
Mhm.
I'm not sure about this. If I identify, I still wouldn't know if it's cursed.
Identify will show you most curses.
If you use the identify spell.
Okay, but I'm not casting identify, so doing what I'm doing wouldn't display if there's curses in it.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, then I think at that point, Wilby's going to attempt to attune to it regardless, just because he wouldn't be gaining anything from not knowing anyways. and
Okay.
we need whatever advantages we can get going in.
For real.
Okay, then you can spend 10 minutes tuning to it.
Okay.
It should be there for you. And it's up to you, again, if you read them out or not. It's totally up to you.
Mine's while holding this wooden shield, you have a +1 bonus to AC. This bonus is in addition to the shield's normal bonus to AC. When in open daylight, the shield grants a resistance to a damage type depending on the weather.
Oh,
It's just an array of
That's cool.
resistances
That's
depending
cool.
on the weather.
Nice.
I like that.
And while holding the shield, you have advantage against any natural weather effects that might impede your move.
Nice.
Yeah, +1 shield's also nothing to sniff at. That's 3 AC,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, it's decent.
Willoughby, you better get into the fray.
He's still gonna hang back. Let's be real. Come on.
Yes.
This is
that
just he has a
funny.
higher AC for when he's
Willoughby's
attacked at
gonna be like-
range now.
Look,
I know
I've
plenty
got
of
all
people that had
these-
shields and died. They don't save her life.
If the healer goes down, people
It's
die
true.
really quick right
That's
after.
true.
All
I
right,
can't
so-
criticize him. Without
very
Willoughby,
true.
Juno is a glass cannon that doesn't get put back together again. So
I have healing. We just haven't needed it.
Yeah, because Wilby's doing such a damn good job
Who would like to go next?
most of the time.
I'll do ring because I think the creature said that it was like a ring of like breathing underwater or not drowning or something like that, which is why Juno wanted it. Juno was like, gimme.
You spend the hour
For real.
looking over the ring, and you see this. Ring of the Drowning Goddess.
Oh,
Okay.
Goddess in it. Juno doesn't like it anymore. No.
I don't want it.
This ring has wave symbols across it, but on the interior of the ring, it has the drowned symbol of the goddess Ran. Is that a Norse god, I'm
It
assuming?
is, yeah. One of the
Okay.
gods of the tides.
One of the gods of thing. Water walking. While wearing this ring, you can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if it was solid ground. I eventually get that, but that's useful until I get there. Water shadow. By speaking a command word you provide to the ring, you can submerge yourself in water and begin walking along the opposite side of the surface as if gravity... Oh, that's cool. As if gravity was
awesome.
reversed. You gain the ability to breathe underwater and a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. This lasts a number of hours up until your proficiency bonus.
You can't drown.
And can be ended by speaking the command word in reverse. If you are within 100 feet of the surface, you are jettisoned towards the surface and burst harmlessly through it, return to the other side. That's cool. So it leaves
gotta
like
do
a
that
duplicate on the water's surface, basically.
Essentially, you are swapping places
Like a
with your
shadow.
shadow. So it's almost as if you are mirror worlding into the water.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, Juno would attune to that for sure.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I don't know. I'll go.
Don't care.
Sure.
So
Go ahead.
perfect as well.
Okay. Draven, you get access to the Vancian Helm.
Fancy.
You should see at the top.
Let me see.
It's a Griffin saddlebag item. It's very cool.
Oh.
Was
What
that
the
cool
hell?
noise?
Ow. Neat. I'm gonna take a breezy pass.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say
take a
it
bridge
yet.
pass. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And then finally,
Interesting.
Lena, you look at the treads of misdirection.
All right. I'm going to look at them.
Okay.
Let us see. Okay. Quick feet. Actually, sorry. These shoes seem to morph to fit the user and change their design based on how the user is walking. Quick feet. While wearing these boots, your movement speed increases by 10 feet and you gain a +1 to dex saving throws against effects you can see. Learning steps. These boots allow the user to listen to the footsteps. These boots allow the user to listen to the footsteps and mimic them,
Yeah.
I think? Yeah, you must have heard the creature. Oh, I get it. You must have heard the creature walking for 100 feet of movement or for the duration of 1 minute, and the creature must have legs. Not be a floating lung, and must be of a similar volume to your normal walking noise. Okay. Rules follow. If you move for at least 10 feet in a direction, you can use your action to make a deception check to create illusionary footsteps that continue for 1 minute in the direction you were walking.
Yeah.
A successful insight check against your deception check can determine whether the effect is faked. During this time, your own footsteps are masked as if under a pass without a trace. You can do this a number of times up to your proficiency bonus and regain all uses again at dusk. That is pretty cool.
It's great, Lena. I am.
But
Yeah,
we
you've
all
picked
just
up
like
very
grab
specific
stuff.
items, yeah. Kind of for all of you. So, you spend the hour looking across these select group of items, attuning. At the end, I assume, is anyone not attuning?
No, I'm going to tune to them.
Going to.
Feels like we need him for the next fight.
Yeah, I don't think my water one's going to help me in this next fight, but I'm still attuned to it.
I hope not.
Yeah, right.
So you spend the hour.
I think I've just been like whispering to Einar this whole time
Okay.
and like learning from him what he can do for me and stuff.
Yeah, he teaches you little tricks of the trade, which he's learned. By the time the hour's gone, you can see the roots on the sides, especially the blooded one, is completely drained now. The blue one has very little bits dripping out, but it's mostly completely gone. The roots heading down into the central chamber have now been disrupted. The ground seems angered, the way the roots keep trying to grow back, finding perches and kind of newfound ground in the walls around you. Almost like the tree is being disturbed. You finish your rest. You heal up as much as you can. There's only one direction that remains, and that's through a rooted wall ahead of you. Layers of roots. What would you like to do?
I kind of figured that these roots would break away when we destroyed the other two thorns, but we may have to fight out. We have to break our way through this wall as well.
I think you're right.
Okay. Cool. Try to.
I mean, yeah, I would have to summon Golden Wisdom to do it, so I don't know if Draven, you want to break this down, being the strong one?
Oh,
Or just light it on the fire.
Yeah, or burn it, yeah.
we could do that. We could do both. Actually, have we used any flame on this in this area yet?
Not in this particular area. You used it against the ones prior, but it was very hot over there. Didn't seem to
Yeah,
affect
we
them.
didn't know if it was we didn't know if it was specifically effective. Draven's gonna go up and then just kind of like try to like poke a claw or two into it to see how durable these are, if they're more durable than the other one.
There seems to be several layers of roots that go back into this tunnel. The first one is vibrating. And you poke a claw into it and you can feel like it's very tough.
I hate that. Okay.
The vibrations
Just
growing. across.
One Eldritch Blast into it to see if like the force damage is be enough to
Okay.
splinter something. And you want me to roll an attack, right?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay. 12?
Bounds off of it.
Okay. And then he's gonna go and like try to like make a cut instead to see if there's
Yeah. Go ahead and do an attack roll.
Nat 1, killing it.
You feel when you hit against it,
Man.
you nearly lose the grip. Actually, you do lose the grip of your blade, and it flies back from just the vibrations of the first set of roots.
Was the Eldritch Blast bouncing off of it because did it seem more like because the attack wasn't aimed properly, or that it was resistant to that kind of damage?
It might not have been resistant to the damage, but it couldn't find its kind of hold. It was like essentially just kind of hits against it, and it wasn't able to kind of dissipate against it. Just fled off.
He's gonna then just start looking for what might look like a weaker point in this rooted wall that they're staring at.
Okay, you can roll a investigation check.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be able to cast like Shillelagh and try to like when we find that point, just like pry this thing open.
Yeah.
I'm
17.
lighting my torch with actual fire.
Looking across it, seem like the roots grow pretty thick from the wall, and they almost web across. You notice that the vibrations make them grow more. But doesn't
I'm
seem to
gonna
be a weak spot.
wave my torch towards that web.
Fire does nothing.
Huh?
It's almost like steel.
Draven uses disguise self to yet again look like the Kvistir they met before, and putting his hand on the wall asks the roots to open and clear the path. He's basically trying to see if they have a sense of vision and he can trick them.
Nothing happens.
way.
You speak to it. Doesn't change.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, Wolby's
Does it
gonna
look-
try to. He's gonna at least try to use Shillelagh to rip this thing open.
Okay. Go for it. Do an attack.
22
You'd hit against it.
for 10 magical bludgeon.
You come straight off of it again.
So it just looks like
Interesting.
do we have anything that's like cantrips for like radiant or anything like that? Like I feel like we need to try like different damage.
Yeah, I'll try Sacred Flame. Or Radiant.
Burns off.
I think Juno's going to go over where the blood was trailing. You know, it's feeding into the wall, right? And you said that it's mainly dried up. Like, I'll go over and maybe like put one hand into the red blood and then go over to where the blue magic goo was, put the other hand in the blue, and then I'm going to try and place both hands on the roots to see if that does anything.
When you place your hands on roots, your body just starts shaking. It doesn't seem to react to the blood or the magic. Your whole body's just shaking.
Can I make a check to see if I can figure out what frequency these roots are vibrating at, like, or like kind of figure that out? What would that be?
If you're holding them, just a perception.
Okay. I'm guessing technically I would get advantage because of the goggles, but I'm assuming I wouldn't get that on this. Like,
I
I'm not really seeing.
Yeah, this is more like a perceived with touch.
Yeah, like
It's hard to work out.
I think it's something to do with the vibrations. Like the vibration is there constantly. It's very specific. Can anyone? I don't know. Maybe we have to match the frequency of the vibration or something. Like
you need a sound.
Yeah, a sound or a chime or something like that. But
That's easy.
Okay.
At least thaumaturgy to try a very deep, like drum boom.
Yeah, I can't work out. I'm not very good with music, so.
And I'll use minor illusion too.
Okay.
Yeah, basically just try to like almost like a.
Yeah,
Bell.
Wilby could also use Druidcraft to like do a sensory effect and actually replicate that vibration with them.
Okay. By replicating it, the extra vibrations cause it to start shaking more, and then the pieces break off, and the first portion of the wall collapses.
First portion of the wall. Oh, okay.
Another
What
root
did you even
drops
do?
5 feet in.
Was there a sound to that vibration, or was that just a druid
We
craft
couldn't hear it, right? It was
tapping
just, like,
into it?
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah.
silent.
but it was the sound waves.
I
of
just copied it.
Yeah.
What does the next part look like?
You step forward and you can do an investigation
Yeah.
check.
Juno will
Sure.
step
Yeah,
forward.
Wilby will
Absolutely.
investigate as well. We can either do two separate or.
Can I do a
Yeah.
perception instead of if they're
Right.
going to investigate? Can Juno be like looking around, like just
Yeah,
to see if
let's
there's
do
any
it.
details or anything?
Wilby gets a 23.
23. on
Okay.
perception.
Damn.
With the 23 investigation, well, first of all, the perception check will give you the kind of general look at this one. The next one seems that it's almost the roots are causing this kind of almost fire to grow across them. It's now emanating a heat, a burning that's causing it to kind of grow thicker. With your investigation check, you can see at the edges where roots are kind of rubbing against each other pretty fast and causing flames to go out, and every bit of fire that flickers up grows it thicker and thicker.
Okay.
Cool it or heat it like
Well,
you
I
did
mean,
before?
maybe we just
Right.
put some water
Put the
on it.
fire
And Wilby will
out,
take
yeah.
out the decanter and just produce water
Absolutely.
using his decanter and see if that extinguishes.
That's what we did have to do for the other room burbs.
Okay.
So either we have to do the same thing or we have to do the opposite.
The
so
opposite
just
thing.
confirm that.
So you take out the decanter, start pouring it, steam is produced. And without its constant flame, the roots retract.
So the flames are causing it to grow, yeah.
The second layer is gone.
Okay.
A third
Let's
layer
look at-
waits.
Let's investigate the next one. I'll help
Investigate
somebody
again, yeah. 14.
and help you.
26 on the perception.
Okay,
So
with
again,
help,
like Juno's like looking
then-
around.
It is a 26, so we're
Hey.
really perfect. rolls.
Willoughby and Juno, fucking detective squad over here.
You can see the other one is almost growing from rotten pieces of wood it's collecting and kind of place them against it and building off of this kind of ever rotting wood that you can see looks almost hollow but hardened. And it keeps picking up. You can see other roots kind of grabbing pieces from the ground and bring it up and just reinforcing it.
Maybe
So
if
you
One
want
of the rotten
To
stuff.
match?
maybe if we clear
Or
the
opposite.
rotted wood away,
Yeah.
and then
It's,
we could.
it's either we
By rotting
heal
it further?
or we
I was thinking
match it.
heal it. Yeah.
We could try Sacred Flame first, just so none of us.
Well, Juno will start picking up any loose bits of the rotten wood that are nearby and start like almost like using telekinesis to pull them away and get them out of range of the roots. But yeah,
You can see it's
so it can't
still
at least reinforce itself more.
reinforcing.
Do you want to try?
As it drags them from all over the cave.
Okay.
I'll try Sacred Flame first.
Okay. The radiant light burns away the rot, and the portions of this one break.
Hey,
Okay,
nailed
so it's
it.
definitely opposites then.
Well, this is the same of what the rooms we already did were. That's why I remembered. I made notes. Yeah. Because the one was not happy with, which is why you're so efficient in the other room.
Mm.
There's fourth
Okay.
and final wall.
I will
As you
help
step towards
Willoughby
it,
take a look.
It grows thicker.
As you what? Sorry, Joe. Was it
And
just
as you're walking towards it, it's growing thicker.
Am I still getting help for
Backing up.
Yeah. I will help you.
16.
16.
18?
With your perception check, you can see this one is thicker than the others, stronger, but doesn't seem to have any elements attached to it. Doesn't seem to have any rot. Seems healthy. And grows pretty strong as you walk towards it. With the investigation check, you don't see any weak points around it. Are you seeing anything as you're investigating? Like,
I think
point anything out?
Willoughby be conveying what he's seeing out to the group verbally.
You can
Yeah.
just see it's constantly growing. When you describe
if
it,
we
it's just constantly building up.
What if we step away or don't talk?
So
Or
try to be
both.
silent. Yeah.
You're gonna go all silent.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll use a
We'll
psychic
try it.
whisper so that most of us can talk to each other in our heads.
Okay. Give me stealth checks. I'll give you advantage because
boy.
you're just kind of standing still.
Oh, thank God.
13.
10.
I can pass without a trace. Someone do. Eldred, do you want to help?
11
24.
for straight roll.
No, I pass without a trace. You.
Oh,
Trickster blessing you.
wait, pass without a trace or
Sorry, not
blessing
pass
of
without a trace.
trickster?
Trickster blessing.
Okay,
I
so
just read the thing that said pass
advantage.
without a trace.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
on my screen.
It's
Oh,
very
so
different
well,
effects.
11.
All right, it's still better than my 10. So
You notice it just remains the same. Mostly because as you stood there, you're still making noise.
So I
So,
just sit down.
I'll
Yeah,
say.
Willoughby just starts like backing up, like
Yeah.
leaving the area.
I'll say
Cover my face.
telepathically, like everybody back up and someone
Yeah.
quiet to try to.
yeah, I mean,
Alright.
Juno will back up out of the room.
Okay. If you back up, whilst Draven and Lena are there, it retracts in the silence, leaving you a way down.
But if we reapproach, is it gonna re-close again
I'll-
as we get near?
I'll
Like
ping
senses
someone
us.
to. Yeah, I'll tell everybody. Hey, it opened up when you guys went away. Do you want to try to come close? Really
Yeah,
quiet?
Willoughby clumsily starts walking back forward.
Yeah.
Starts to go back over.
Okay, so I'll
Oh, boy.
back up, and I'll say, okay, in my head, here's the idea. I can blessing of a trickster everyone one at a time until you get through the fucking thing.
I'm gonna go now because
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect to succeed.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I definitely need the help, so I'll take it.
You're going to be super quiet. I believe in you.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to roll it again?
Yes, please. This will
I'm
be a
gonna
straight roll
add
for you.
guidance to myself for this, so
Okay.
I'll add a D4. So what is that then with the blessing of a trick?
You
So
get
it will
advantage.
just so it will just cancel out your disadvantage.
Okay. Adding guidance. That is a 21. 21.
You quietly step through.
Okay, that is pretty good. Who's next?
Can I just do guidance to anyone else that tries to come through?
Yeah.
Having just done it properly.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what
Eldred wants to go next. I'm
Although,
like,
wait, no.
leaving.
Hold my
No, you
hand
can't.
out.
Because technically she would have to remove the stealth check off of you, and guidance is within a touch range. So you can do it, but you'd have to stay on the other side back with them and then
No,
redo your
that
stuff
is
check.
true. The touch thing has never come up for
You're
guidance.
through-
It's usually someone
You
right
could
next
send
to you.
everyone
Guidance
through,
is nice,
though.
but Willoughby's already through. So let's keep
that's
Draven and Willoughby through because they're the ones who are like
Yeah.
gonna struggle along with Eldred the most. Like I had bad rolls. Like I've not got
Yeah.
disadvantage or anything.
All right, so
so
we'll do Eldred next.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
You give me blessing.
I do.
Normal roll. 19.
You quietly step on through.
Okay.
All right, and then me.
You know you got this.
How'd you get it with advantage? Is it like shift click or?
It's up
Shift
at
or
the top.
control.
I always
Yeah.
use the thing
I
at the
usually use the
top.
toggle at the top.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. I
Oh.
just do that too.
There's a toggle.
You can set it
Shift
in the
is
settings.
advantage.
I'll just roll twice.
Yeah, you can roll twice. It's fine.
Oh, no,
Hey,
no.
there we
Oh,
go.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
Yo, what the fuck? They're never gonna roll that well ever again.
That's 4 this
You-
session, man. Roll 20 in me is like roll 20
being
has
so
like some
greedy, come
weird
on.
gift.
Completely silent going through there with a double nat 20.
Double nat 20s.
That's
all of you are through
ridiculous.
the barriers of the roots that leads down into the final chamber. You see the tunnel goes down for a good 20 feet, 30, 40. You can hear as the steps go, the roots growing behind you, and you realize the fourth root wall was much thicker. It grows harder. Begins to block the passage behind you. As you walk, you slowly lower yourselves down. And this room is illuminated by crystal blue water. You wander around a corner and begin heading into a room where you see up against one side, the ash tree has an open mouth with organs that kind of lean out of it. It's heaving.
It's just
Its face is kind of protruding out of the tree. Its roots drinking from the water. And there in the center of the room, large, about 13 feet tall, combined of roots and parts built mostly of tree with hair, glistening thorns. This feminine form of a dryad. She turns her gaze to each of you as you enter. You notice on her, she stares with a bit of anger towards you. Go ahead and give me all perception checks as you look around the room.
17.
23.
22.
You would notice with the 23, and actually pretty much everyone but Lainey. Lainey, you're focused on the center. You notice the roots that were coming down this way come out, and they were once entering into the ash tree, but they no longer provide the magic and the blood to the tree. It looks wounded. She glares your way. One of her eyes made of kind of a soft, almost like chipped wood, and you can see a soft glow in it. The other one looks like a human eye, beautiful and blue, and it glares straight towards you. You see it glistens, almost like rune symbols coming up in front of it. So you're the ones who have been dismantling my home.
Yep.
I was going to
Yeah.
soon
Yes.
deal with you. Why?
Well, if we gave you the exact reason we were here, you would be deeply upset.
Trust me, I already am.
because you can't do what you
Uh,
did to everybody up at the top.
A
Can you?
small
Yes.
boy
Okay.
astral projected here and snitched on you.
call me
And then we
self
paid money to have
A
this to
small,
find out where you
small boy.
live, so we could kick your ass.
I mean,
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
That
when you
as
say it out
well.
loud, huh?
You know, but then we did find out that, you know, they're killing lots of people and draining their blood, and we're going to put a stop
Yes.
to that. So
We
it kind of
didn't know
balances it out.
the
Yeah,
extent
you
of the
can't-
stuff you were doing. We just knew the basic detail.
What happened?
What happened? I found a gift. I found a way to win all of this.
Doing what?
Win?
All of what?
Win. This war. Ragnarok. All of it.
You're going to win Ragnarok by draining people?
That is but a start. No one complained when Yggdrasils took lives and made bodies, made beings out of them. Why is mine any different? I give them the
I
gift
think
of
some-
eternal life.
Did you ask them if they wanted it?
Most people do not know what they want.
So you didn't. That's the problem.
Is it? Weird. I see more than you could ever realize now.
So the first step is what? Taking over the village? Taking over more than the village?
The first step is granting life to those who deserve it. Granted, you have slowed things down. And my beloved, she looks with teared eyes towards the tree, has been tampered with during his growth. But he will replace Yggdrasil. And when he does, I'll have each of your bones grown out. Right from the center. To be shown as a warning for any who would slow down the progression of life.
Okay.
Progression of life is a really powerful
It's-
rebranding of this situation.
Was
Yeah, there's-
progressing without you.
Was it?
I
Mortals
think if
fight.
you asked the people, yeah, it was.
Those people were lost. All of them. They sought me out for they were lost. And now I've given them purpose.
I have no interest in debating with somebody who has clearly lost their mind. I'm sorry whatever happened to you, but
Sorry.
Oh,
I think
yeah, I
that
mean,
we're
I'm-
beyond this.
I was
Anybody who does
chosen.
what they've done.
Who
Mhm.
chose you then? How did you get the gift? How did you
Yggdrasil,
know
huh?
about it?
Yggdrasil must have.
Yggdrasil told you.
She runs her hand in the water's below, lifts a bit of the water.
What does the water look like?
Crystal blue.
Just regular?
Comes from deep within the cave. For one that waters we drink came a gift. And that gift has provided us future.
You drank the water, the answer came to you? You saw a vision?
I saw
You think
everything.
it was Yggdrasil, but not. Maybe not. How do you know?
If it was not, then it must have been pure fate.
You saw a vision of you stopping Ragnarok and
No. No visions. Visions are for hags that live in the woods.
sure.
I simply
How did
realized potential. Perhaps I will give
So
you
it
an
was-
option now. She looks towards you, Willoughby. It wouldn't be hard to provide you a new body. Merge flesh with wood. Maybe break you in half. Provide the wood to each of these. Strengthen you with ashen tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on that. I don't. Honestly, you're kind of doing the same thing Yggdrasil did to me again, which isn't really breaking any new ground. It's kind of just copying something that's already been done. a little derivative, to be honest.
Perhaps you are right. But I'm doing it on greater scale.
Even more reason you need to be stopped.
And you are the ones to stop me. You think you stop a few newborn Kavista prototypes. You scared off a scavenger. You kill a few bugs and you think you can stand before one who seeks to be a god.
I think we can do anything we set our minds to, lady.
Then shall we put it to the test? Just your bones will grow. The rest of your parts I'll need.
Okay, we get it.
Oh,
We
shield
saw
of
the other
faith.
things.
And she readies her arms. As I bring you to the map.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
As you will begin the fight with Askafroa.
Oh.
Just before we do get into this fight, we're going to take our 5-minute break there. So if you want to put yourselves on the map, we'll get the initiative order up, and we'll let you guys just stretch your legs.
What is that?
What?
Okay.
That's the mouth of the ash tree.
Oh.
Where would we have come in from?
The eastern side, because it's the only one that's open. The other portions are all
Okay, I see.
collapsed.
Yeah, I see.
So, before we get into this fight, go ahead and put yourselves on the board, roll your initiative, stretch your legs, and we'll be back in 5 minutes for the fight against Askafroa
Okay.
into this dungeon. All right. Yeah, Abby. Okay, I'll be bringing things up in just a second. Just got a few people AFK, so I'll give them a chance. Okay, let's bring things up. Bring him back on.
At least it's very.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay, let me bring in the music. And let's do this one.
And Joe, does the dryad look kind of shifted and tainted in the same way that the tree does?
No. The tree is mostly like. The tree looks more like it's wounded, as opposed to maybe tainted.
there's something that we talked about during the break. When they were talking about like the tree's been wounded and like, was that them talking about us severing the two roots going into it?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
I can
so
tell you what
they're
that does.
blaming us.
I'll tell you what that does now. You can just tell Mark again.
My camera. I'm here, but my camera is brocked, so I might need to switch over to the Juno art.
Okay, I'm gonna have to move.
Sorry.
That's okay. We'll go back to the thingy screen. Just gotta move a couple of cameras then. All right, back.
It's all right.
That's all good. Use text chat to go make sure the cameras go in the right place. Okay. All right. All good. Let me bring it back down to the actual battle. Sorry, I was just making sure that. Oh no. What's going on there? Choose. Let me turn this off.
This might be. Ooh. How you think this is gonna go, y'all?
Well, we weakened
No one
it
can
by
ever
not
say,
rushing
you know?
the boss.
That's true. We did weaken it.
We did everything we could to weaken it, which should help with the fact that we've spent a lot of spell slots. And
What will be, will be.
I'll go ahead and edit a couple of things. Because of that. Sorry, there's a couple of things I've got to edit now. Because of what you did, you could have gone down here much earlier. And if you had come down here much earlier, you would have been dealing with a much harder fight. Sorry, all the cams have gone a bit crazy now. Why is that doing that? That's very strange. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and not move Tomato's camera. It's just going to be easier.
dude.
You're just going to be in Juno's slot. It's going to look weird, but we'll just go with it.
Sorry, man. Yeah,
That's okay.
I've
It's
gotta
okay. You
Look
can't
into it.
take issues. I don't know why it's doing this. It's very strange.
I'm gonna make root beer out of the lady.
All right. First, you're climbing into lung creatures, and now you're making root beer out of.
I kind of had to pass that for a second.
Yeah.
I'm
Going to turn her into root beer.
Draven's had some wild arcs where he just has like
Yeah.
like strange fascinations with doing wild things to like enemies we battle in combat. Like this one, I'm making into a nice souffle. This is it.
You know what the worst part is? I feel like when there's one part of his backstory you find out, way more of it is going to make uncomfortable sense.
Yeah.
Did you used to be a chef?
I mean, there's been like so many hints you've like given at least my character, but there's never been a chance to like talk about it. So I've just got like this. I've got this like list of things you've said to me, but like there's not been a moment where I've been like, Wilby like pulls Draven aside.
I'm just gonna go and take 5 because all the cameras
are
are completely buggered. So 2 secs, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, chat. I don't know what's causing this, but it's not letting me edit them back in. It's really fucked with everything, and I don't know why. Sorry, chat. It's gonna take me a little bit. Like everything is broken right now. It's really strange. I've never seen it do this. Problem is, if I fuck with too much, it's gonna send hours of work back to try and fix it. I think I'm gonna have to do that, which is really, really bad. Basically, about 5 hours of work has just been shut off. I don't know why it's buggered up so much. Alright, chat, I'm just going to go with a half-assed solution and try and see if this works. Sorry, I've not had tech issues like this in a long time. Okay. This should work for now. All right.
It's gonna rake us.
Okay.
Either way.
I'm gonna get close to it. I'm gonna punch.
I also have the idea of like if the
You still
tree
need it
needs
on a
this
side
water
job, by
and
the
it
way.
doesn't have anything else anymore, what's stopping Willoughby from upcasting destroy water and just draining this fucking pond and just starving it?
Hello.
Let me-
Yeah, all good now.
Let me
Hello.
drink some. Hell yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So,
Thank you, Joe.
that's okay. It's okay. All the OBS stuff just broke, so I've had to like delete some things, which is going to take a while to fix. But it's
Damn.
not your fault. It's OBS's fault. Okay. So, what you can learn is that the roots that you destroyed, you could have come down here earlier. It would have been a much, much harder fight because essentially you pacified the ash tree. It would have healed with the roots of blood for 40 points of healing every turn. And it would have also had up to spells of 5th level druid spells. You've cut both of those out entirely off of the tree. The layer action is a lot easier.
That's scary.
Yep. But now you've pacified it. It's mostly Askafroa who is the dangerous one. The tree is still active and still a target, though. So,
Okay.
kick into things first is Juno.
Lena.
Hello.
It's not in order.
Oh,
Yeah, Lena was 24.
Yeah.
But Juno can
there you
first
go.
if she really wants to.
No, later, you go.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to. I hate how we're all standing right here. I don't love it. Okay, I'm going to just be stressed out for a minute. Once you come into the corner, I will dash over to the corner to get out of the way of everybody.
You're a little quiet, by the way. Did you move your mic a
Sorry,
little
that's
closer?
because
Let's go.
it's because I was muttering. I actually just went quiet. 'cause
That
I
was a
thinking-
full-on muttering.
It was
Yeah,
true
that was
muttering.
full on. I was thinking hard. It's because I do this thing when I'm thinking really hard and I completely freeze, but then it looks like my camera froze because I literally don't move. So I was like, if I just mutter some bullshit, at least people will know that like my camera is not. I'm
Like
not disconnected.
you're
Sorry.
That's okay. What
I
do you want to do?
moved. That's the point. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow. Askafroa, I should say. Sorry, not
Okay.
the tree. Let's shoot her first, I guess. 19.
19 hits.
Okay, great. Well, that is cool. Let's get a natural one on that sneak damage. Pretty good. 13.
This is non-magical yet, so it's only going to be half damage.
Got it.
So you do 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, cool.
With land straight in it.
I think I'm going to say to everybody, I don't think that did as much as I thought it was going to, so they know. And then that is my turn.
Juno.
I'm going to go running in. How deep is this water?
It gets pretty deep. It's going to be swimming speeds.
Oh, I just realized though I can walk on water now
Walking-
because I got
yeah.
the green.
So for you, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
difficult terrain at all. You
So
rush straight in.
Juno Naruto runs out into the middle of this pool. And then as I arrive in between both of these two creatures, I'm going to activate Astral Self, activate the Dialogus, spending 2 key points to get both the arms and the visage. I need both. This is a bonus action. I need both creatures to make a DC 15 dex save, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
DC 15
Ash
dex
tree
save.
fails. Askafroa is going to succeed.
Okay, well, it's only 5 points of damage to the tree.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna make 2 Golden Wisdom Dialogus attacks against Astroflare. First one's only an 11.
Gross.
It's because it wasn't in its right position.
I noticed that and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna talk about it, but it pisses me off.
It was, yeah.
I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit
11 doesn't
Astroflare,
hit,
Joe,
but
but
21
21.
does. It does indeed.
8 force damage.
8 force damage. Nice.
And although
Okay.
it's force, it does also count as a magical attack because I'm a monk.
It does indeed. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's me done.
Okay.
I'm in
Eldred.
combat. I'm there.
So this kind of depends. What is my? We were told she was a dryad, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know of dryads, and does she just look like a dryad, or does she look like a dryad who is now really like a tree creature, like a tree?
Dryads come in all kind of. They're like trolls. They can be completely different depending on the dryad. She seems to be kind of definitely mostly plant, though she kind of emanates more of a magic than that. She looks greater than any dryad you probably would have seen. She's very powerful.
He did say it though.
I know.
He said it though.
He said mostly
He
planned.
said mostly planned. There's no
He said
takes and backsies
definitely
once he says it.
mostly planned.
He said definitely mostly planned.
If you are you wondering about the creature type?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll let you
I
do
can
a
make a roll for
bonus
it.
action insight check.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
It's actually so important is the thing.
La 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 la. 24.
You look
Oh,
across
yeah.
her, trying to scan her to see if she's made of plant. She needs like she's kind of plant as her exterior. However, you see a soft breath of air coming out of her. She's not plant.
She is not
Not of
plant
type.
within. She's just plant themed.
Plant fucking themed?
Plant themed.
Plant
I mean,
themed.
Get wrecked
That's
by
a plant.
aesthetic.
She's
Yeah,
not.
for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
but like he's been totally severed from all of his major
But he's
buffs.
still a threat. We know
still a
because
threat.
the show
He still
said.
does. Something's gonna happen and after me. So first of all, when I said shield of faith because she was getting all aggro, did that go off before?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Cool. Okay, so as my action, what is the range? Oh, 30 feet. Let's see. Perfect. I'm going to run to the north to this like route at the edge of the water.
Okay.
And
I can tell you, by the way, in terms of the water,
yes.
if you go anywhere 10 feet into it, that's all going to be considered difficult terrain, and then you're swimming from there. In the deepest portion, it's going to be about 30 feet down.
Okay, I'm going to dig my claws into the dirt
Okay.
and whisper to heal. And just all these dark spirits are going to reach out from the water and the dirt and try to grab onto the tree and sort of tear at it, and I'm casting Blight.
Okay.
And when they make that roll, I'm going to use Cosmic Omen to subtract 1d6.
What roll do they have to make?
Constitution 17.
And they do it at disadvantage.
Yes. Assuming they're a plant.
Well, go ahead and roll the d6.
Well, I don't have to roll and... Oh,
No, no,
yeah,
no, no,
his-
but,
his 6, yes.
Because I get the feeling this guy rolled pretty good from the sounds of it. 3.
It did not roll good. It has very high con. It rolled a 10.
Oh.
Yeah, the blight damage goes off. It takes the full amount of blight damage, right?
64 damage.
64 necrotic.
64 points of necrotic damage. Just burns through you. You see another portion of its organ just kind of burst out. It looks wounded. Its heart kind of valves of the heart beating.
Eldred, climb inside.
I
Don't climb
really
inside.
don't have any desire to do that.
Why would you tell them to climb inside?
And I already used my
Works.
bonus action, so that's it.
Okay.
Very efficient.
At the end of your turn, before the layer action, Askafroa is going to use a legendary action.
Legendary action.
And she's going to spend 2 of them to try and grab hold of you, Juno,
Yes. Do it.
and make a contested grapple check.
I get to use my wisdom.
So does she.
for this.
So she wise. She's single?
Oh, 12.
Should we boot?
She rolled a 26. As she
4.
roots grab hold of you. She grabs you, pulls you down into the water, and you are now considered prone underwater. Your feet kind of hold onto it, and you. What the fuck? She holds you there.
Mark, I feel like you willed this into existence, saying, "I hope there's no water that Juno has to deal with at the boss fight."
Now he's got the ring, though. It's okay.
Yeah, now she can breathe underwater. Thank God.
No, I have to
gotta
speak a
say the word.
command word to activate that.
Yeah, but you can take.
I'm underwater.
On the ash tree's turn, it can only do 2 slam attacks. And it's going to aim them both towards you. It can hit anywhere in the room. It's going to aim them both towards you, Eldred. As roots burst out trying to hit you. 17
Yeah, that adds up.
No.
and a 16.
No.
You block them both away from your shield, and it doesn't get through. Willoughby.
Willoughby seeing Juno get pulled under the water. Well, first of all, Willoughby wants to walk. He wants to put his feet in the water. This looks like special water, right?
Yeah, it's good water, yeah.
Have a drink.
It's good
Sip,
water.
sip.
He's gonna get some sips of that water in, and then he's gonna cast 4th level control water,
Okay.
and he's going to make a. He's going to part the
fountain.
water in order to move it around Juno and basically
Yeah, dude.
make a space in the middle where there is no water.
Okay. How big a space can you make? No water?
Let's see. Freestanding
Right around
water
her
inside of an
face.
area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Cool.
So I'm guessing that's this entire pool.
Yeah. So you can.
Then, yeah.
How are you going to shape?
He's gonna push all this water out of the pool into the sides of the room.
It's like water's now spread across the entirety of the side of the room. You can see it's kind of almost plastered against the walls, almost like a wallpaper. It just gushes against it as you hold that spell.
Pretty.
You're now being held in air. You feel a gasp of air come to you. Okay.
Yeah, you see that Juno was on the verge of panicking, like on the verge of like a full-blown panic attack.
Yeah, I'm going to, I will have bonus action Chalice, simply so I can make a seedling as well.
Okay.
For that action, and I'm gonna put the seedling
Uh-oh.
in the middle of this new space.
The seedling that I gave you access to. Totally.
Yes, you definitely did. Make a clone of 18 of them in the corner, please.
18? It's
Just
lot,
a bunch
Why
of them,
not?
bud. we know what's happening here.
Okay. Here you go. Oh god, no wait. I'm gonna have to give you. I'll give you one, then copy and
Yeah,
paste
give me
it. 'Cause
access to
otherwise,
one, then you clone it.
yeah,
and then
yeah. Mm-hmm.
one day we'll get there.
There you go.
Hey, bud.
Look at him.
I have access to this one, dude.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Did I think I copy and pasted the wrong one? Okay, let me go. Here we go. Now?
Yeah, I got him now.
Okay. There's another one.
Fucking
You can have
genius.
four.
There's no way I'll need more than 4, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And after stepping into the water, basically what I wanted to do was check and see if the water had any magical properties that Willoughby could benefit from drinking from it as well.
Okay. She's also gonna fall though. Down 30 feet. So
okay, that's
holding
deep.
you at the same time. This is now like a pit in the ground. She is gonna make a dex save. Essentially a an acrobatics check. She fails. She's gonna take 3d6 bludgeoning. But it's not magical, so she's only gonna take half. So she takes 4 points of damage. I'll give you a free check to break 3, Juno.
Nice.
It's a
You can go
DC
wisdom
of...
strength.
Oh,
Natural 20, the 5th one of the fucking
as you
evening.
fall, you
What are
Oh my
you doing?
god.
twist and burn out
No.
of the
Listen,
roots.
Roll 20 loves me, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you're no longer grappled.
Yeah, bust out, and then I'll slow fall. I'll use my reaction to take no damage.
Nice.
And having casted that and stepped into the water, Willoughby's going to take the rest of his movement to move back out of the water to the wall.
Okay.
And that'll be much.
The taste of the water, you'd find it is vibrant with magic, but you'd need to take a full action to really get the use out of it.
Okay. Well, considering it's so basically how I imagine it is Wilby just moved like in this trench action. He's basically moved all the water from in the middle to a ring around like
Yes,
the
around
walls.
yeah.
So I'm imagining Wilby has pressed himself into it.
Yep.
So if I want
Now
to use
you can,
an action,
if you want to use an
I can
action,
do
it's
it.
going to be up against the wall. Yeah, within 5
Okay.
feet of the wall, and you can use an action to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Pretty good turn.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use one of her legendary actions to quickly heal herself. She's going to do a 1d10 plus 4 healing. And heals for 10 points. Draven.
Draven's gonna run up the wall. He does not like that. So he's gonna go like and this is I assume like
This would
this
be
is part
the
of the
exterior of the wall, so it's easier just to stay on like this piece here, and then so you're running vertically.
and he just goes like 15, 20 feet
The
up.
wall's going to be difficult terrain because it's covered in water.
Oops.
Whatever, that's fine. I'll go 15 up then. Deal.
Okay. Yeah.
Spiders don't
Yep.
worry about water.
You're kind of running up it. It feels weird. It's like going through a paddling pool.
You mean and look, this can't feel any weirder than that.
That's you've had a weird hour or 2
Yeah.
hours.
I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blast at the Dryad.
Go for it.
I'm going to bonus action Form of Dread, then
Okay.
shoot 2 Eldritch Blast. So 4 temp HP,
Okay.
and then first shot 20 total,
That hits.
and then second 18.
Also hits.
All right. So
Although, stick to the first one first. Oh, no, you
7.
wouldn't get advantage. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah. Okay. And then she rolls 2 things to see if she's got fear. 7
Yep.
and 10.
hell yeah.
Unnatural 20. And then a failure on the second one. So she is now feared of you.
Dope.
She panics as she sees you up running against the wall. Looks around all the
I-
water going.
Wink at her furiously. Hey.
She kind of glares up. So this is how you managed it. Anything else?
Nope. That's it. I'm staying the hell away from her. For
On
now.
her turn, then, she is going to. Yeah. She's going to unleash a big old 20-foot
Do it.
radius sphere. See if I can get a radius sphere here. Here's a good example of one. I believe if she puts it here, she should be able to hit Draven as well.
No.
Disrespectful.
I'm just so sick
Cast
of
it up
people
there.
casting spells. You know.
She's going to do a Blossoming Storm.
I blame
Ooh.
Joe for telling me not if I couldn't go down here. He was like, "Well, just stand right here. Just stand right there within that spot."
I just stand exactly within this 20 feet radius here.
You see she kind of pulls apart kind of portions of the twigs on her body and grows them like summer and sends them forth. And this massive kind of swirling sphere bursts outward. Can Eldred, Willoughby, and Draven please make a dexterity saving?
17.
14.
Natural 1.
Strong one.
Hold on, didn't roll the damage. I wasn't rolling my damage. Oh, there you go. Draven, you succeed. Willoughby, you fail. Eldred fails. Eldred and Willoughby, you both take 23 points of fire damage.
I keep concentration on the.
And because it
Ooh.
was summer themed, you both gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh,
shit, it's themed.
As you see this kind of
Nice.
burning
Oh,
sensation
she's
go
gonna
over
through
you.
seasons.
I failed my concentration.
And it's like burning
Should've
them
played
from
this.
the outside.
Yeah, it's a fire goes through them, and you just kind of get this heat wave as it burns you. It's gone now. Though. It kind of just a burst of flame. That's
Am
what
I
she can do.
taking half or no damage?
Oh, sorry, you would take half, yes. So you would take the 11.
Lucky I like you, Joe.
Thanks, man. Thanks for keeping me real. Lena,
Honesty is-
top of the
is
round.
policy.
Okay, I'm going to Juno's grappled. There's no water.
Nope, I'm out of the grapple.
Juno's out of the
water's
grapple.
currently
Yep.
pushed out of the way. The walls.
Yeah. The way to picture this now is
Okay.
it's a big pit going down 30 feet into the ground,
Got it.
and up
that
against the
goes down
walls is
30
a
feet.
series of just water all across it.
Okay, I'm going to steady aim the tree.
Okay.
The short bow. 22.
22 hits.
Only 19. What is?
19 points
Sneak
of-
is bad today.
Damage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what I used steady aim, so that is it. That
It
is my...
just pierces straight into one of the organs.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Can I go for one of the creepy ones that's hanging out of the mouth? Like it's
Sure.
the grossest
Yeah,
looking.
you can hit a corner of
Yeah.
them. Eldred.
Whatever
Sorry,
one
Juno.
looks the grossest.
So the first thing Juno's going to do, because it doesn't say it's an action or a bonus action, it just says when you speak the command word, you activate the abilities of the ring, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that as a free action, I assume. So Juno's going to kind of clench the fist and say, Naftis, which is going to be her chosen command word for this ring, which is Greek for sailor, I
Nice.
think.
Nice.
There you go.
So she's going to kind of do that, and then I'm going to go into a fight. And also for Lena, I need to be within 5 feet, so you get your free sneak attacks, right? You don't need to steady aim.
Yeah,
I'll take a step in then,
but
and
that's
I'll.
okay.
In fact, I won't grab this seedling just yet. No, it's all right, because if there's no difference between me being at 10 or 5 against this lady. She can hit me anyway. So
Okay.
I'll step the 5 feet in. We'll do our first 2 unarmed strikes, first 2 normal extra attacks.
Okay.
First one is a 14.
14 does not hit.
All right. Next one is a 10, so that's going to miss as well.
Does not hit.
I'm going to spend a key point to do a flurry of blows. Next one's a 10.
Misses.
And then 14, 10, 10, 14. All 4
Yeah.
miss.
She just blocks them off with any roots
whiff,
that come
whiff,
through,
whiff,
just hitting against this wood.
Dish, 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 dish. Almost like fighting a training dummy, like in
Yeah.
a martial arts movie.
She just
like,
starts laughing.
dunk, 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 dunk.
You have to do better than that.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
That's my full go. That's my move bonus action. I got a little bit of movement left, but I want to stay next to this thing.
Eldred.
Pin her down.
I'm going to try to throw some blinding white spirits at her face to swirl around her eyes to cast blindness.
Okay.
Send me. Con save.
22. She, the eye kind of,
Yeah.
the human eye glows and burns away any of the magic in front of her. Good attempt.
That sounded sarcastic.
Fine. And I'm stepping back. Bonus action. Ah!
Fair.
Nothing.
Bonus action.
She's going to take a legendary action to move
Oh.
half her speed. And direction of choice without taking an attacks of opportunity.
No.
However,
Step, fight me.
she can't get far because she's no longer in the water.
Like
She goes 5 and then 10 down this way, just kind of gliding with the kind of roots almost dragging her along.
No.
So it seems like she needed the water to move quickly.
Seems like she would have moved much faster if she had the water there.
Okay.
The ash tree, when it's done, is going to go straight for you, Willoughby.
Classic.
14 and a nat 1.
It's like, how come that guy
Just
can walk around and I can't?
Hits against the walls, trying to swing at you. It is your turn, Willoughby.
Oh boy. I both want to spend an action to see what this water does, and I also want to do something pretty fucked up, but I don't know which one to do. I'm gonna flip a coin here. I'm gonna do one of them. None of you will know what these things are.
Sure.
It'll matter for me.
You'll know.
Yeah, we know.
I believe in you anyway.
Willoughby is going to squeeze up a little bit farther into this wall, and he's going to spend his action attempting to use this water with whatever its effect is.
Okay. Roll a 1d4.
3.
You regain a total of 3 spell slots to be done with
Hey!
1, 3, 2, 1,
Okay.
however you want it.
Very cool. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on myself.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you drink
And that'll
back
be my-
and you
that'll
feel
be
the
my-
magic just kind of restoring portions of your magic. Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to use a little bit more, 5, 10, to drag herself upwards. Draven.
The hell are you doing? I hate this.
Draven, stop them!
No.
This is
Draven
Wilby's new
jumps down.
catchphrase is telling Draven to stop them. Do something!
No, because they'll poison. You know, actually, I'm gonna go over here. No. Ugh, I hate her. Go over here to intercept her so she doesn't just go to Lena. He's not happy about it. Fine. And then he shoots 2 Eldritch Blasts. Get out of that cave, Willoughby.
Wilby's like submerged fully in a wall of water right now.
13.
Oh, she would be here, by the way. She wouldn't be able to move. Technically, no. Wait, hold on. Where should she begin? She was here, right?
She was next to me.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been
originally.
able to move towards you. Just think about it. So she would have been over here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, she'd have moved downwards then. Okay. Yeah.
13 misses, I assume.
13 misses.
Second strike. 15.
Misses.
All right.
She just blocks them both off.
And then I think the fear
Wears off.
ends.
It does
Yep.
indeed.
It does.
She looks at you and realizes you're missing. Realizing as the magic disappears from her, she looks down and goes, "Insolent mortal."
Bonus action shield of favor.
Okay, yeah. On her turn, I'm gonna see if she recharges. She does not, but she does move straight towards you as fast as
Hell
she can. Stopping here. She is going to.
If you wanted a kiss, all you had to do was ask.
Yeah, no, she is going to move all the way over to here. Look to you, Willoughby.
Do something, Draven!
And she.
Save me!
They're
Save
about
me,
to
Draven!
cast something
Save
upon
me!
I'm gonna check something really quickly.
Oh my
I
god,
love
it's
it.
going to the fucking
It's the best
handbooks
thing.
to kill
It's the
my
best
He just
thing.
did this, you guys. He just was like,
What? Okay, real talk.
Let me
What
look
if
at this
he-
complex monster stat block I've made.
What
What
if she's
ability
like-
will I use?
I'll give you a kiss if you kill him. And then you have to decide, is Draven composed or not? Like,
How down bad is Draven 24
Yeah, right?
fucking seven?
here's the thing.
Is
It's not
Draven, you
about
can't
being
make out
down
with
bad.
everyone.
It's not about being down bad for Draven. It's just about the journey, man. It's not that he needs it. He's just
Draven
like-
finally got to the point of calling Willoughby his buddy, and now you're saying he may even consider offing him for one kiss.
Wow.
One.
Yeah, you need a new
That's
body.
wild. That's wild.
She turns
Willoughby,
towards you,
what if-
Willoughby,
Willoughby kisses him.
and oh,
no.
actually, hold on. I just
You're
want
fine.
one more thing. Yeah. Twists her hand and utters the spell of polymorph and attempts to turn you into a small turtle.
Oh no!
Wisdom saving throw,
Willoughby.
please.
I'm good
Willoughby.
at those. I got 20.
You succeed. She tries to like break your concentration in a cheeky manner, and you just kind of resist against it. Your body, like, for a moment, your hand would change like to become shellish, and then your kind of form would break through it. Doesn't have any effect.
Ooh.
She used up a big spell for that. It's not her turn anymore.
Did you just try to turn me into some kind
Quiet.
of creature?
Elena.
She's just mad.
I'm down here.
Okay, this all
I'm right
seems
here.
pretty
Don't look at
great.
him. Look at me. Don't look at him.
I would like to get out of the corner now because Draven dragged the tree lady over.
I'm abandoning you. Y'all are dead to me. I'm going full warlock. Screw me in the tank.
I guess.
Screw me in the tank. You haven't been in close combat this entire session.
I'd like to.
It's finally
Wait,
set, dude.
hold on a second. He was inside someone. You can't get closer than that.
I literally quote,
true,
you said,
yeah.
don't worry, there's one tank in close combat.
Here's the thing is I'm glad there's a bunch of people that are tanking because no one's clocked the fact that Wilby has a bunch of HP and a bunch of AC and shit.
Oh, no,
have,
I clocked
and
it, Tomato. I just
defended you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just ignore
I
it.
try
I'm
so
going
hard to keep
to-
all of you alive. I'm such a good
I'm-
Lena,
I'm-
you go.
I'm dashing to
Okay,
get
okay.
away. And then I'm going to shoot the. I have advantage, but she resists my attacks because they're into magical. So I think I'm going to shoot the tree,
Okay.
please. Net 20,
Not 20.
Yeah.
But
and I got a natural 1 on one of the sneaks. That is super cool.
The other sneak did really good. It did above average.
24, 32, 33
Thanks for
points of
trying to make me
damage.
feel better.
Technically, it's check on the train.
You see it kind of bursts a portion of it. Nice. Tree's looking
And
more.
then I'm going to stay in the corner.
Okay.
That is it.
The end of your turn, she's going to heal. One of her legendary actions. Drawing in magic. Goes for 11 points. Juno.
Stop running away from me! Just Juno chases after her. Come back here! And then punch. Because that's what being a monk be. First attack. Jesus Christ. Do I want to focused aim any of these? That's not going to boost it enough. Nope. I'm just going to let that miss happen. 24.
Does hit.
That's going to be 10 points of force damage, and I'm going to throw a key point in there. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for a stunning strike, please?
it begins.
DC 15. Listen, I don't like to use it because I hate it being used when I'm a DM, but
Dude,
sometimes
you gotta you're the monk
gotta
out
use it.
here,
It
dude.
yeah,
burns one of its legendary resistances as it goes through.
I'll take that.
See portions of the roots
Take
break
it, yeah.
apart. It
Yep.
now has to roll a 6, not a 5 or 6 to recharge its Blossom Storm.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
that's
like
good,
that.
that's
That's a
good.
cool mechanic. No, wait. If it needs to roll a 6 instead of a 5/6, or it can roll a 5 or 6.
No, it needs to roll a 6 now.
And
It's
only-
basically
Oh,
the way I
it
do
got worse,
legendary
okay.
resistances.
I was
Is they
like,
come with
oh, 'cause-
a they come with a
Well,
nerf.
I quite
to the
like the
boss.
idea that every time we break a legendary resistance, it makes it easier for it to get its abilities back. as
That's
well.
pretty,
I was
that's a
like,
cool
oh, that'd be
idea.
cool.
Yeah, a cool reverse.
My
No,
second
no, you
attack, I'm
don't.
not going to flurry of blows because I
believe
want
you
to
said
ration out
that.
my key points.
Oh,
It's
wow.
another 10 points of force damage.
Mark's DM is showing and trying to make our lives hard.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like actually
Punch
like
it again.
immediately started making me sweat.
Well, the idea
were
of, like,
at a
we burn
table,
off the
I would have
legendary
elbowed
resistances
Mark
and it gets
so
tougher.
hard.
I really like that. That's a really great mechanic.
That's a really
And,
fun
like,
one. Suddenly, it's in her. No, yeah, okay. The second one hits, you crush into it with another fist.
Yeah, so that was, and that's it. I'm not going to flurry. That was just my bonus action from unarmed strike from martial arts. So I want to ration out these key points.
She's going to heal again as a legendary action. And heals another 10.
It's one of my punches, but the other one
Keeps
got
drawing
through.
back in. Eldred.
I'm going to throw a second level guiding bolt at Askafroa.
Okay. Whew.
25 to hit.
That does hit.
23 radiant.
23
And she's
points
glowing,
of
but she's
radiant.
glowing like purple, like from a black light.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, you can hear like
Askafroa.
just to your side on like your belt. You just hear Aina be like, "Shut up." You hear Aina be like, "Ah, yes, kill her, and we take all of the water, all of it. I've seen the jug you carry. Drain it.
Take the water.
Yes."
The baby water.
Okay.
Anything else in your
we can
turn?
try. I'm gonna step back more.
Okay. Okay.
Does it?
Layer action. It's going for Willoughby twice.
You gotta stop doing that.
You gotta stop concentrating.
Easy as a
24, one of the hits, the other
fucking
one's at
threat.
11.
24 will hit. 11
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
22 on the cons.
You just get slammed with one of the roots against the wall, but you manage to hold your concentration. It's now
How
your
much was the
turn.
damage?
12.
Now this is a fun plant thing that I want to try because this lady is half plant parts.
Sure.
Right? Like she's not a plant type. I want to use the spell plant growth to grow the plant parts of her to make it something that is actively hindering her to function.
Cage her
I
with her
want to
own
basically
self.
force these parts of her body to grow on her and mess up her ability to walk so she can't move properly.
Okay.
We can make it a save if you want because it's a lot. This is like a flavored
yeah.
spell thing that is not the intended purpose of this.
Yeah,
but
I will do
it's a
this
fun way to
as
use
almost like an athletics, like a grappled, and she'll basically move at half speed. So if you want to do a magical version, like you roll, or I'll make her try and beat your DC.
Makes sense.
She'll do she can do a strength saving throw against it.
Okay.
She burns another legendary resistance to stop it.
That's okay.
You
Okay.
see, as she as you start growing it, she decides just to rip, and most of the bark in front of her just comes off, and she kind of exposes a portion of herself, slows down herself. Her movement speed now is reduced by 10 feet, and she loses her resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical.
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Wilby's gonna put a seedling in front of him, step on it, use it, and then proceed to move a little bit farther away. He doesn't want. He's keenly aware that he is the main target currently as a result of his antics.
Your shenanigans.
Oh, oops, sorry, wrong one. I'll heal for now.
Okay. The end of your turn, she's going to heal again.
We gotta shut this healing down somehow.
It's probably the next resistance. There's some stuff. Who knows?
Or like maybe fire, maybe.
Okay. I actually just plussed it. Okay. Draven.
I'm almost glad the plant growth didn't work being 5 feet from her because that terrified me about what could have happened. Yeah, I don't trust Joe. I'm run. Well, she was like rubbing off the front of her chest, right?
Yeah. Basically slowed her down now and
Dive
taken away
right
the
in, buddy.
resistance.
I'm gonna
She's
run up
glowing
and
with
then
Here he goes
advantage.
again.
stab her in the chest.
Okay.
Advantage.
Running up that road. Do I have advantage?
Yeah,
She's
because she got
glowing.
golden bolt.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. 10.
Does not hit.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Hell yeah. Does guiding bolt end if you don't? Does it end if you
I believe it ends
hit?
when you next attack, right?
I believe so.
All right.
Fail or success.
Nailing it. And then bonus action, bite. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Oh.
You know, I'll take it.
20 definitely hits.
Take it.
Nat 20, Divine Smite level 2.
Okay.
Smiting a bite.
And I'm going to spend the last
think Draven's-
vampiric bite use.
I think he gets more smite bites and and crit bites than he does on his sword.
That's
I
true.
do.
Yeah.
It's like little mini defibrillators in your mouth.
yeah.
And then I'm going to gain a bonus to my next ability check or attack roll equal to the piercing damage of the bite.
Oh,
Okay.
That'll be good.
Which at this point is going to be ludicrously big.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
plus
that's
8.
a +8 to piercing, and then a total of 26 points of radiant damage. 26 plus 8, so 34? I don't know.
Yeah.
Math.
Yep.
Math is wild.
Very, very
Yeah.
good. You just burst
Yo.
through in this one bite and you see portions of her body just start kind of breaking off. I'll ask you the question. Do you drink any of the blood?
100%.
It's definitely celestial.
Hell yeah.
So you get that kind of rush in the blood.
Huh?
She said she wanted to become
Good.
a god or was becoming a god.
Good. The first one.
What are you doing later? Make a wisdom saving throw. Joe.
Draven has a type.
21. She
Yeah.
just glares at you. I think I'd be decorating the tree with your body.
Ooh. That's it.
As long as it involves his body.
On her
Yeah.
turn, she recharges. She does not.
Down horrendous out here.
She is going to make a few attacks.
How many's a few? We talking 3? We talking 4? Talking 5?
In fact, actually, she's only going to use 2 of her attacks and then replace one with
yeah.
a spell. She's going to make
yeah.
an attack against you, Draven, with her branch
Yep.
spear.
Yep, like it.
15.
Nope.
One against you, Juno. 19.
That will hit.
You take 7 points of piercing damage. She just shoots out and strikes you.
Yeah.
And then she's going to cast...
Not again.
Not that she
Please.
can't do that high of a spell when she does multi-attack, but she does cast right on top of you a moonbeam.
Oh shit!
Oh no! My own spell.
Michael,
Come
no!
down. So on your turn, you'll
Curse you, moon! You've betrayed me.
And then she'll move, but she's just gonna move in between and kind of shift around.
I'm on her. She's taking me with her.
Okay, yeah, fair.
This
Lena.
is my new thing.
Oh, she's still in range. Okay, she's still in range. I'm going to steady aim. Actually, wait, I don't need to because I already get. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm
Still
going
worth it
to
for the
shoot her.
advantage, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot.
Okay,
Click. 22.
does hit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Kind of low sneak.
I'm the other half of
14
Mark.
damage.
Every one of my sneaks has a 1 in it.
mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I'm going to look at my bow like I'm pissed off that didn't go as well as I wanted it to. But I assume it's free. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it.
She is going to use her legendary action to use her Thorn Flurry and fire towards. Yeah, she's going to do it at disadvantage, but she's going to shoot down at you, Juno.
Sure.
14.
Shoot.
It's a bunch of little thorns, yeah.
A ranged attack, you might say.
Technically, yes.
Grab a bunch of thorns.
I would like to deflect missiles. What was the attack roll to hit?
It was, as in the what I rolled,
Yeah.
it was a 14.
That would miss anyway, so I don't need to deflect it.
That's true. That's true.
I got too excited about deflecting missiles.
But
As
just
a
one
monk
Keep it
player,
away from
you just
Blair.
somebody is like arrow, bolt, missile. You're like, I get to blow.
The monk version of I have dark vision.
Yeah.
It's your turn, though.
Deflect missiles.
You see the flurry just go off into the sands below you. Now you go.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's super boring, but I'm just gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
I might decide to attack more. First one, 17 to hit.
A 17 does not hit.
Oh, in that case, I will spend. Can I do this actually? When you miss with an attack roll, yeah, I'll spend a key point to increase that by 2 to a 19.
And it does hit. You break through the kind of almost like a
10 points
a
of
board.
force damage.
Cool.
And then you know what? I'm gonna throw another stunning strike on there onto that attack. So
Make a con save.
DC 15.
She's gonna burn her last legendary resistance to succeed her con save,
Yeah, baby.
which now loses access to her drowning reach legendary action, which is the one she tried to drown you.
Oh.
Okay.
So that was the first attack of my 2 attacks normally. Second one is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Another 9 points of force damage.
22 on her con save this time. She
I
maintains.
didn't stunning strike that one. So
No.
it's like I have to
As in to maintain concentration.
Oh, sorry. Yep. And then I'm gonna spend my last key point. I'm gonna go full All Might with this. Have you ever heard these words before? And then I'm gonna punch 2 more times.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Hits.
Another 10 points of force damage. Oh, and then the last one is just a little 9 miss.
Yeah, the 9 misses. She also maintains a concentration. As you hit against her again, you see
Still
kind of
29
brittle portions
force.
come off.
Bam, 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 bam.
She looks frustrated. Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to heal up for the 1d10. That's 4. 13 healing. Just kind of regrow portions of her body. Eldred.
Do I have to be within next to the squares of this image to
Yeah.
hit the
The rest
tree?
of the tree is pretty much like steel in the way that the bark
Okay.
grows. This is the only vulnerable section of it.
Okay, I'm going to step down just 5 feet and send a sacred flame towards Askafroa. I'm hoping I'm sure it doesn't change anything, but since she's not in the water, like maybe she's not as dexterous or something.
Okay. She rolled a 17.
Yeah, she just saves.
Dodges aside from it.
And I will step to the side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is good.
Okay. On the lair action, it's twice on Willoughby again.
This guy hates me.
21 to hit
I don't know what I
and
did
25.
wrong. Yeah, those will hit.
15 points of bludgeoning and 22 points of bludgeoning as it rolls very high.
Oh.
Wow, the last one was a
Okay.
perfect high roll.
Jesus.
Definitely
Every
a little
Sunday,
low
5
at
PM.
this point.
You just see the roots are just keep pushing against you.
I'm nervous.
I'm going to be that guy. Did you do your
Tree man.
concentrations?
I'm about to.
Oh, there you go.
I believe in you.
10 and 11.
First one's a nat 20.
Oh,
Fine
Second
now.
one is a 12. The 12
All
will
right.
hit.
Yeah, you're good.
Which means, ironically, they'll be out of the water because all the water's gonna slosh back into the pond. Oh.
Wait, did you fail?
I
No,
don't
you
know
didn't
why. I
fail.
don't know why I buffered a third one, but it was
Yeah,
it was
you
a nat
didn't
20
fail.
and a 12.
So
No, I did
you're good.
fail on the second one was a 22, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's half the damage. So the DC would have been
Oh.
11.
it'd be DC 11. It's
Oh, so I
DC
would've
10
kept-
or half the damage.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine. But it is your
I'm about to
turn,
get
so you have to make a
knocked
con
unconscious by a
save.
beam of moonbeams. So, let's slow down for a second here.
Nope. Start your turn.
If I never start my turn, I never have to take the damage from the moon.
It's true. That's really true.
That's true.
It's in the rules, I'm sure.
It's a
Just
con
don't
save
take
first.
a turn. Stop existing.
It's an 11. I'm definitely gonna fail the con save.
It's
for the moon.
2d10. 4 points of
you-
radiant damage. Rolled low.
Okay, I'll keep concentration.
You keep concentration.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
9 HP.
Okay.
Alright, we need
Can
to
you take
get
your own
Willoughby.
seed?
I can if I cast a spell. First thing Wilby's gonna do is move out of the way
Mhm.
of the moonbeam. This is too toxic. Wilby's gonna redirect the flow of the water to throw it out of the room entirely out of spite.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
throw it
yeah,
out
yeah.
of the room. He wants to get this all of the water. He's gonna flow it out of the room. Okay. if
Technically,
we're
it
gonna
is
try
a
to
hill,
kill
though.
me-
How far can you flow it?
Hang on, sorry. What was that? My headphones.
How far can you
unplugged.
send it? Because there's technically a slope going down. I said 40 feet.
Let's see the exact. So redirect flow. You can cause the water in the area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in
Yeah.
other unlikely directions. The water in the area moves as you direct it, but once it moves beyond the spell's area, it resumes its flow
What's
based
the
on the
spell's
terrain
area?
conditions. The range is
It was big, it was like
300
100.
feet. The target is 100 feet on every side. So it looks like I can throw this right out of the room.
Yep. Up into the first room. You just see it pouring out, almost like an opposite kind of. It's almost like you're watching in reverse now, water pouring into a room. You just see it get sucked up into the other room. She goes, "Ah, you
She's
frustrating
so mad at me.
little Yggdrasil spawn."
She does.
Yeah, that's
like
me. And then Wilby's gonna use his bonus action to cast Healing Word at 3rd level.
Okay.
it. Good boy.
And I'm gonna toss all the heals from that onto myself.
Okay.
So Healing Word, 3rd level. I'm gonna heal for 8, plus another 12. I'm gonna put a seedling down and immediately step onto it here for
Nice.
another 9.
All right, nice. Good healing.
And Wilby's gonna, knowing the range of a moonbeam, and knowing that if they want to chase him with an action, how much he can do, he's still gonna get to the corner and be like, "This is his comeuppance for how many times he used moonbeam." That's
Fair.
Now he is being chased by it.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of your turn, Draven.
Focus on me. And he's actually going to drop Shield of Faith because he's going to bonus action cast Searing Smite.
Okay.
And then he's going to take a
scary.
strike. So that is a 18 to hit because of my
Oh
plus
yeah,
8
which is exactly her
from,
AC.
the
hits.
bite. Hell yeah. So then I'm going to put in a level 2 Divine Smite as
Very
well.
cool.
Okay.
So that is 15 Radiant, 12 Slashing,
27 points of damage.
and 7 points of fire. So then 34.
7 points of fire as well.
Well played, sir.
What else does Smearing Smite do? Does it set her on fire or anything?
Yes, it does.
Smite.
I
Does
need
indeed.
them to make a Constitution saving throw.
They fail.
So they're going to take. So they on a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. So it takes 2 more points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then at the start of its turns, it's going to have to make another con save. I also need you to make wisdom.
I am indeed. I'll make a wisdom save. She's frightened.
And is she
What did I
concentrating on
say?
Moonbeam?
Good question. Good point. Let me see.
Please let it go.
How
So
much
that's
damage did your
34?
first one do? So 27 plus the 34, so it's going to be a 17 DC, right?
Yeah.
Short of 16. She drops the moonbeam.
And I'm just going to like almost like Ghost Rider, like try to stare into her soul.
Yeah, you can see the frustration come over her as the amount of damage just poured out into her. Very well, you want me to look at you? Then I'll look at you.
Atta girl. That's my turn.
Super. On the nose.
She's going to see if she regains her ability. She does not.
Oh.
Instead, she is going to do... Yeah, she's gonna cast Blight on you.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
For a second, I was like, I thought you were targeting at me, and I was like, oh,
no,
fuck.
no.
I saw your face.
No.
I was like,
That's like
Ooh,
actual like
64
character
damage.
killing shit
Yeah,
for Wilby.
that's very dangerous for Willoughby. However, she is frustrated with the one who is on her right now. So, can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Yeah. Y'all wanted a tank? You happy now? You happy? This
Yeah,
is what you
it's
wanted.
good.
Dude, you're doing it good.
20
I feel
total.
cool.
I don't think it does. No, it does. It does.
It does. Disintegrate's the one that always throws me off. That's the one
Yeah.
that does nothing on a
Yeah.
on a failure.
19 points of necrotic damage is what you take.
Oh, chill.
As you just see it kind of burn towards you. But that's a high level spell for us, so she can't do anything else. Lena.
how does she look? How does the tree look? Do they look like they're hurting?
Kind of hard to tell. There's a lot of brittle twigs and branches around.
How does she look?
Again,
All right.
it's the splatters of blood. Hard to say. You've done a decent amount of damage. You've done 139 damage total to her. So,
What color is her blood?
I was
probably like
gonna
a
ask about
soft
the
green.
stuff on my turn.
Ooh.
It's almost the way it's actually really clear. Be more like sap.
Does the sap look like the sap of that Kavir that was infected with the Yggdrasil poison?
Good question.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna steady aim the tree. I don't like that I can just hit people from anywhere. And
Okay.
it really hates I mean, they both really hate Willoughby. Like, it really hates Willoughby a lot. Like, it's really mad. Okay. 27 to
That
hit.
hits.
Dang.
What the fuck? Honestly. I'm giving
18
up.
points of damage.
Stupid.
You see blood pouring out the tree,
Okay.
or sap mostly, with similar color.
All right. Okay, I have to stay there because I steady aimed, so that is it.
End of your turn, she's going to take a disadvantaged thorn flow towards you, Juno.
Okay.
22
Is
at
this the ranged attack?
disadvantage. Yes.
Okay.
So 22 at disadvantage is what?
Will hit, and I will deflect missiles. So you let me know the damage.
11 points of piercing.
Oh, Joe, I'm sorry. Reduce it by 19 to 0.
You just kind of see as each of them come out, you just kind of like knock them out in the air.
The Dialogus Golden Wisdom just like batting them away.
Your turn.
So, I know you said that it's kind of hard to tell how badly injured she is, but being that I'm closer than like Lena,
I'll give
could
you a
I do,
free
like-
insight check.
yeah, cool. Okay, great, thank you. 18. I actually think I have advantage on that
She's-
as well because of my visage.
Decently wounded?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead if you're already
Let
high.
me just see if I roll any higher. No. Okay, 18.
Decently hurt, but still a lot of fight left in her.
Alongside like just seeing how physically hurt she is, like in all of this like conversation where she's been yelling at us and when she was saying her stuff before, do I get the sense that there is like a sort of like madness or a kind of something affecting her mind in any way that's like, because this is a dryad, right? This is like, this place was once a peaceful, loving place, like you know, this type of creature. Do I get the sense that there may be something more sort of at work here?
That would take a full action for the insight check.
You know what? I'll do it. I want to figure this lady out. That's part of the philosophy, right? You want me to make another one?
Yes, please.
All right, I got advantage on
Damn it.
this. Thanks to the visage, so 24.
You're looking across her, seeing her glare.
Yeah,
And you
just trying to like
notice-
take her in, almost like the philosopher in me, trying to work this all out.
Her eye, the right eye, is glowing with this runic energy, frequently glaring into each person. It seems to be the one thing that is kind of embedded in. It's not necessarily a madness, but she seems as if... I'll tell you this, that eye does not belong to her.
Okay. All right.
Is that the
They were
human one or
different,
the
The
plant
human
one?
eye. So Juno's gonna be. So Juno's kind of like watching her, and I'm like, I think that this eye is doing something to her mind. I think that this eye is maybe controlling her or doing something. It's not theirs. Maybe if we take it out, or maybe we can help them.
Okay.
That's me done because that was my action to do that. So that was.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't have
Eldritch.
any eye removing spells.
I can try, but you need to give me some time.
I can sleight of hand it.
I got nothing. Throw another guiding bolt.
Okay.
3rd level. Natural one.
She bats it out in the sky.
Oh.
I'm going to throw a frustrated telekinetic shove against the tree, even though I assume it won't do anything.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah,
An
it
organ
can't be
moves.
moved. It goes. Yeah, you might get like a little blowing in the wind, but it wouldn't do anything to it.
Okay, I'm just getting energy out.
Yeah.
It's fair.
On the layer's turn, it is going to focus on you, Juno.
Yes.
A 23 and a 25.
Both will hit.
16
Bring it
points
on,
of
Daddy-o.
bludgeoning, 15 points of bludgeoning. Roots just go slam into you
So
as you
that's-
start speaking.
31
31.
total.
31 total.
All right. Ow. I mean, those were nasty blows, but I'm still up.
Willoughby.
From where I pushed the water, is it like uphill? So if I were to drop concentration, it would flow back into the room again over time?
No, you said it was like you could push it right out of this room. I think you could get it all the way back to the other room.
Okay,
So-
because I want to make sure that if I drop concentration, this water is out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you got it out there by pushing it out the whole way.
Specifically out of spite more so than anything. And what I want to do
Fair.
is, following my spiteful bullshit, I want to cast plant growth again, but this time knowing that that eye is the problem. Wilby wants to target the plants on her
Push it
face to
out.
cover the eye
Oh.
and try to like squeeze it out, basically, or at the very least blind that side.
Okay. Yeah, she'll try and strength save against it. She fails, and she laughs. think this eye sees with just color and light. I see everything you do. And I am not done. Anything
Well,
else?
since it's a 100-foot radius and she failed, can she have not noticed the fact that her legs are also much more planty now and difficult to move with?
Sure.
Yeah,
she can move
it is
at half
a very
speed.
large scale spell.
She can move at half speed.
Okay, cool.
Anything else?
That'll be it for me on this one.
I like that you're making her move at half speed when she's already moving at half speed from no water. It's like
She don't
No.
move more.
No water only stops a legendary action from moving really fast. Yeah.
Okay. I thought she was moving slower when she was outside.
No, that's just because she was
she's just
moving
been fighting me
from
and
her
you,
legendary action. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I will put a seedling next to Juno.
Thanks.
Okay.
Does the plant growth make striking that eye any easier?
Probably harder
Okay.
Until you just
if it's
carve
being
it up.
covered.
Then I will not.
I'll take
Yeah,
one
Draven-
successful attack to break through to release the eye again, and then
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I get one attack return.
Well, it was worth a try. Sorry, gang.
No,
That's
it's a
right.
good
I got
idea.
a plan.
No, it was fun. Yeah, Draven just yells, "Let us help you."
you are insignificant. Roll a persuasion check.
Deal.
Come on, I believe in you.
10. Terrible.
My plans are greater than yours. You do not see what I've seen.
There's like a sigh that is the sigh a sad father gives when he hears a child say something nice. And he is going to strike at her heart once more.
Okay.
13.
Clinks off of her.
You will never be a god.
I
Only
know
a
I will.
shame.
It's not a question of whether. It's a question of when.
Oh. Yeah, that's my turn. And she is no longer frightened.
Yes. She does not recharge.
And then I need you to make the con save again.
Yeah.
As she takes 4 fire.
12 does not do it, so she takes 4 fire.
Yep.
She is going to do her 3 branch attacks, all against you, Draven.
Dope. Let's do it.
18, 11, 27.
27 hits.
Okay. 14 points of piercing damage.
Hell
As it
yeah.
just drives one straight through. Lena.
I want to give Juno a chance to try whatever she's going to try, so I think I will. I'm going to shoot the tree again.
Okay.
Not bad. 23.
23 hits.
Oh, that is better sneak. 27.
The arrow lands in the middle of it, and you see blood just burst out. And the mouth rolls open. She turns. No! My love! What have you done? What have you done? And you see roots just start dying, coming towards her. As the ash tree dies,
Oh no, it's mad at her?
and some of her magic fades out of her, her AC now drops considerably. And she is stunned for a full round as she stares forward, locked in
that eye.
place.
May not help now, but
And the ash tree dies.
I just killed a tree.
Juno.
That was a splinter of Yggdrasil.
yeah. So Juno's gonna do what she was planning to, and Golden Wisdom kind of rushing behind Juno to support. First, I'm gonna try and like get to the eye, so I guess I gotta break away the
You
plant
gotta break away
growth.
the plant growth first.
Okay. So attack roll.
Yep, please. Yep, her AC is much lower now.
13.
Hits.
All right. So kind of like Golden Wisdom breaks that away. I'm gonna try and grab the eye with the second attack, I guess. Like try and like literally, almost try and like Golden Wisdom itself places its hand to try and pull it out.
It's going to be an athletic check versus her wisdom athletic check as well because it's kind of attuned into her face.
Yeah. So I guess I'll be using my wisdom because I'm using my Dialogus. I'm using the.
Hey Joe,
self.
if she's stunned, can she take that athletics check?
This is because it's an attunement. It's not necessarily her trying to hold it. It's more like you're ripping the magic away from her.
That's fair.
It's a dirty 20.
Shorter than that 20.
Oh. Well, you know what? With my bonus action then, seeing as I can't pull it out, this is my last gamble. With my bonus action attack, can I basically, where Golden Wisdom's trying to pry this thing out, as Juno, I'm going to reach in with my own hand and place it against the eye, and I'm going to try and almost use the key and the magic of the Dialogus, of the psychic projection of the Dialogus, to overwhelm the magic of the eye with the golden rule. Like, I basically want to disable it, maybe even temporarily. Like, just like basically overwhelm whatever effect it has with philosophy, with Juno's philosophy of overcoming your limits and breaking through what is normal, basically.
Okay.
So so if I roll the golden rule.
Yeah.
So 10 or higher, 15. But this is in Joe's hands now. Like, I'm
Place your
throwing
hands
this
in
to
there.
Joe.
I will say,
Come on.
you shut it down for 1 minute.
Okay.
The
Because
light goes off in the eye.
because the way I like doing the golden rule, whatever, is it her right eye or her left eye?
Her right eye.
Juno's right eye would probably go blood red, and like blood's just pouring out of it, and yeah, she'll basically like stumble back blinded, basically suffering
one eye.
the same kind of consequences. Yeah, and Juno's probably like, whatever, maybe you can send this to me, Joe, but like I imagine it almost like she's getting the backlash of whatever magic she's suppressing, Juno is suffering the effects of.
Okay. Eldred.
What do I do?
Disabled. Like Juno's just like writhing around, like, get the eye out of her.
Oh, I can't. I'm running over, but 5,
Help
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't. I'll dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I dashed to here. That's it.
That's my goal done for.
Unless I can telekinetically pull it out, but I doubt it with a bonus action.
Try it.
It's a shove.
Yeah, it's
Can you
more
shove from
pushing a whole
behind it?
area. It's so
Yeah.
specific.
He shoved the back of her head and
It
the,
also
like,
exists as mage hand, but that would be an action, I presume.
Yeah. Yeah. Willoughby.
Willoughby also can't get close enough to really help here, nor can he undo the plant growth that he did to assist with anything that way. What I can do is cast Fairy Fire, so at least people have advantage on any attack
good
rolls
idea.
once this lifts up,
Okay.
because they will automatically fail that saving throw from Fairy Fire.
Yep.
I mean, she might even be able to help on her turn if like this eye's disabled.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll come to her senses or something, or I don't know. Who knows, right?
Draven.
Yeah, well, and I'll put a seedling.
I'm gonna try to stab the eye.
Okay.
yeah.
Let's say it like that.
As magic is disabled right now.
15.
15 hits.
I'm gonna put my last, my level 1 smite into it.
Okay.
Fine smite. So 8 radiant, 13 slashing. Total of 21.
21 points
the
of
eye.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
You drive the blade into the eye. It wasn't magical right now. It bursts. You see the kind of goo of the blood come down the face. Some of the lens fluid. She stands there stationary, not able to feel anything right now.
Does it come out at all?
Yeah, it's kind of like hanging out now. Kind of bursting
Hell
out.
yeah. I want
She's
it.
still stunned on her turn.
Can I put it in my mouth as a bonus action?
You can.
Yeah, go do that.
Yes. Should.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
This dude's such
22.
You take. Half of 45. You take 22 points of damage as your mind starts to kind of bend, but it doesn't have nearly as much magic in it as it had before, as it was disabled. And you just start to see visions. And you start to look around for a moment. You're not in this cave.
Just can would, because Juno was connected to it, could it potentially be that Juno like is connected to this at the same time and takes the same damage and sees the same thing?
Let me have
You
this.
glutton.
Mark.
No, I want to share it with you.
Glutton.
Share.
I will say that
Convince
your
with your
your
friend.
consequence for you,
Oh, okay.
Is
If you have
more-
another consequence, I'll take another consequence.
you're going to take the 21 points of damage that Draven just did.
Okay. Yeah.
As you feel connected to the eye, you feel the burning sensation at the same time as Draven's drinking back.
Okay.
But Draven, all you see is darkness. You're staring at the back of something. Your other eye is blind, only your right eye is seeing. As you stare at the back of cloth. And you realize this is an eye patch. You're staring at the back of it.
Whose eye do you think it was, motherfuckers?
Now destroyed. You revert back into your body.
Yes.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Yes. Juno's unconscious, by the way. I'm at 0 HP.
You did this.
I know. I love it. It's so good.
Well, I don't know where. There might be a way to restore it, but you did just destroy it.
Oh, I
Very powerful item.
I was literally thinking about putting like healing magic into it immediately. I thought about doing as weird as like this is graphic. I wanted to bite it and then like lay on hands while it was in my mouth to try and
You'd
heal
already
it
stabbed it,
immediately. That's
and
whatever.
so because it was non-magical, it's busted.
Whatever.
But we'll see the consequences of that
Oh, baby.
next time. Let's do some shout-outs. And let's start with Gabe.
Also, how dare you, Joe? You destroyed a.
I'm just saying, I did not expect it to go down this way with you guys. That's
He
say that
eats
every
everything
time.
he sees. He bites and eats everything. He devours it all.
No, I was
Gotta
thinking
design
like
every item with the intention that it might.
Joe
be
has to
eaten.
make notes on every single item.
Yeah,
and
right about the
enemy
notes on
now of like
flavors
if
of these
bitten.
items.
Yeah.
We don't know that it's a magical
Toddler
item. We don't know. Like,
eating
you just put an
Toddler, yeah.
eye and then
Everything
said,
is-
"Oh, that's the thing that's giving them power." It's like I'll destroy it.
yeah. I mean, that's fair. You can destroy it.
Man, so pleased.
You know what?
Well, we'll
Going
see what
full
happens.
warlock.
Well, we'll see how pleased we still are.
I'm Gabe. You can find me at Gabe James Games. And you know what? I accept this. Because this is, you know what? This is what Joe wants. So I'm just gonna climb in all of his enemies. I'm going to flirt with Joe and have Joe have to deal with the weird comments that I make at his hot end and shame him for telling us, "Oh, you destroyed something great." Joe, be a
Look,
parent. Never tell us if we made a mistake.
I have to. It's funny. I didn't expect it. It's pretty funny.
I said it's
So,
funny.
so does
see?
that mean
Look,
you'll tell us what the?
you
Can we
might be
see
able
what
to
the
restore it.
magical stat sheet was?
Oh,
for this
absolutely
item
not.
that
There
we
could be.
destroyed?
There could be. You could restore it in the future. But I mean, you know whose eye it was.
There's no mistakes.
I really don't.
Just great choices.
Who the hell was that?
You don't know.
Well, it's good to know that we can restore it
I
in the
don't
future.
know. I don't know
You don't know where
mythology
Draven
of
does it.
people like that. I didn't read those books. They were everywhere.
Okay,
I
okay,
read
okay, yeah.
Egyptian
Draven don't
mythology and
know.
all that other stuff.
No, that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Are you saying Gabe doesn't know?
Correct. Gabe knows nothing about Norse or Greek mythology.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
Slavic.
Okay.
I know Egyptian. I don't know this stuff. That's why, like, when Draven's like, I don't know this. That's real.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Alright,
That's fair.
I wasn't sure.
I won't spoil if I'll let one of them tell you. If they can guess, which I assume.
Odin?
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
guess?
Odin's eye, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
The eye
stupid.
patch.
It's
As
okay.
soon
It can
as
be
you mentioned it was
restored
cloth.
potentially. All items can be restored.
I
Look,
don't
I'll
like
get
the
Thor to
idea of
fix it.
restoring it.
I'll get Thor to fix it. He owes me a favor.
He's a fucking god. He can restore his own eye.
No.
Like, if it's
Stick
no.
my
No,
boot,
no.
I'll
It's not
fucking kill him.
Odin's-
I know. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I was joking.
Gabe, go
He's
show
somewhere with a
yourself up.
headache right now.
I did. I said I'm Gabe.
Oh, sorry.
Gabe Games, and then I
Yeah, you already
shamed you
did
for
that.
shaming me.
Yeah, he did. He was like,
Brizzy,
I'm
I'm
a
sorry,
top
I'm
sexy to
sorry.
all of your NPCs.
That's true. You did do that.
Brizzy Voices. YouTube, Instagram, here on Twitch, etc.
Etc. Tomato.
The classic.
He's still stunned about the moonbeam getting turned on him.
That's true.
Don't make him say anything. It's
Mushy
unfair.
Moonbeam, man.
Tomato Twitch. OG.
Hello, I'm OLG. I just killed a tree and I feel really bad about it. I don't know.
Yeah, you did kill a tree.
She
I've
was in
been
love with
streaming
that tree.
sometimes
They were in
on
love with that
Saturday
tree.
mornings. I'm having a lot of anxiety about D&D this weekend, so maybe I'm gonna stream tomorrow and just freak out about it for a while. I don't want to talk anymore.
Mark. This is the weirdest ending I've seen.
I hate it.
Hey, you can catch me on my D&D show, High Rollers D&D, on Twitch, on YouTube, on podcast. It's on before Godforged, which it sounds like big exciting episode of Godforged. Whoop whoop whoop. Gonna be there for that. It's lots of exciting things happening on Sunday. The other thing I was gonna mention, I didn't want to mention at the start because I wanted to get into the game, but you can go and unlock both mine and Gabe's character in Idle Champions. You can go and unlock them
Sweet.
now. They're both available.
They look great
I love
too.
playing Miria. Miria is Bay. I love her so much. Please go and unlock her. She's really fun and cool. She's in Idle Champions, Other Forgotten Realms, which is a nice little idle game. Yay!
Awesome.
Yay.
Also on the subject of that, myself and Mark are not here next week. We are going to go see that little D&D movie.
It's our
75.
first time hanging out in person.
I know, yeah, we get to go hang out at the premiere, which is going to be awesome. So there will be no
We have a
D&D next
movie
week.
that doesn't utterly suck. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
you've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
keep
very
hearing-
good things.
I keep hearing good things. Yeah,
That's what I've heard too.
And I was there for the 2002 D&D movie. Like me and my friends went to see that
Oh,
shit. They
amazing.
released in cinemas.
I watched it on like Amazon. It was a trip.
It's man, it's a thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a movie. It's one of those
It's a
movies.
movie.
Jeremy
It's
Irons
an
chewing up
experience.
scenery.
Yeah, thanks everyone for playing. You can watch me on this channel. Snow Blazers comes back this week. We've got 2 more episodes of that left, and also on Sunday, it is not the. It's kind of the final of Godforged. We've got one more epilogue episode afterwards, but this is the big last fight of the campaign. So if you want to come and see the big finale fight, that'll be this Sunday, just after High Rollers. So go and watch both of those on Sunday for some late game D&D.
I'll see if we can extend High Rollers and do a straight raid into you
Oh,
as
that's
well.
very
so we
sweet.
Can do a
That's very
nice...
sweet.
No,
Do
of course. Like we'll do like a big hey, it's the last episode, go watch it kind of thing.
That's very sweet. Other than that, thanks everyone for playing. And don't worry, there will be there's way to fix things or not fix things. There's
Not fix
consequences.
things.
No,
Fixing things
I'll
implies
fix
we
it.
made a
Things
mistake.
to
We just made
discuss.
cool choices.
I'll fix it. That's fine.
We'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. Catch you then. Thanks everyone for playing. Bye bye.
Goodbye.